Hello. Very.
Hello.
I usually give us a minute before we actually start, but you gotta tell me about who the fuck Star Wars characters named Robo Nino. I don't know the.
I don't Star Wars. He's this weird duck face character, this like purple duck face guy with a mask. He's a petroleum bounty hunter who is in the Clone Wars.
God, this
He
character is
teamed
like not important looking at all.
he's I don't think he's important if you don't remember him. But he was with Cad Bane, Shahan Alama, and Aura Singh during the Senate hostage crisis, whatever that means.
It's a hostage crisis in the Senate.
Well, yeah,
Uh,
what Senate?
the one on whatever planet.
Oh yeah, you're so detailed.
Yeah. God, look at this fucker.
But yeah, they took a Senate hostage, and he does have a Lego. He's like part of a Lego set.
Yeah.
He's so ugly.
Yeah. See, Cad Bane, the blue guy behind him, is more recognizable because he shows up a bunch.
Yeah,
And
I know. I've seen that guy before.
and he's kind of a douche.
He looks cool though.
Yeah, yeah, and he also has a little bit. He has a little robo butler.
Ooh,
And
I like that.
yeah.
Apparently, this guy is one of their teammates.
Well, the bounty hunters. I doubt they're teammates. More
I mean, it seems like they bumped.
accomplices.
Yeah, whatever. He was their team for the crisis. Yeah, it says he teamed up with them. So shut. Alright.
Yes.
Let me go watch this stream. Yeah,
God,
I'm
there's
keeping
fucking
an eye.
ladybugs everywhere.
Bro, accept your destiny as a forest prince.
Listen, if I was in the fucking woods and there's ladybugs around me, I'd be like, all right, fine. But God, I just want to relax, and all you fuckers are clamoring all around my windows.
Relax amongst the the ladybug bed.
Ugh. Alright. I keep writing out Dishonored as Dishorn.
Just horror did it.
It's
What are you showing me?
Dishorned is a fucked up trumpet that just makes bad honks. Huh?
Oh, there are three of us.
Three of us?
No. Well, it says there are three viewers. I know one is you and one is me, so that would be one other person. But
Oh, I need to switch over to creator dashboard so I can have my special super smart views.
you don't have the starting soon screen up, and I feel
Fucking fine. I was gonna pull up the game, but God.
you haven't yet. So it's just been a while of black screen.
Well, look, here's it is.
Thank you.
God.
Still like the colors on this one a lot. I'm not even tired. Why am I yawning?
Cause you're a bitch.
Wow. Leaving the stream.
Alright, here we go. Dishonored. Steal it from you.
Yeah. Everyone thank me. Thank. Yeah.
Alright.
Say thank you! I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, it's taking a bit to pull up.
Alright.
But it is being pulled up. The little gnomes who operate my computer from the inside are working hard.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Right. I like shortbread cookies.
What?
Shortbread cookies.
I don't.
You're so uncultured.
Hey, Skeletron's
Oh.
here. Thanks for following.
Hey,
I need to change that GIF.
I was looking at short bot cookies. I got robots on the brain.
God,
What
this
little
is
brain I have left.
taking a while to load up.
Yeah. Shortbread
You're just looking up shortbread
cookies.
cookies.
I sent them in the chat. They
uh,
also come in long rectangles with a bunch of holes in them.
oh, so like biscuits?
Yeah,
Mm. Uh, that's interesting. Want to hear a bad fun fact?
sure.
Before modern pregnancy tests, people used to inject urine into toads to check if someone was pregnant.
How?
So I get you. They would just after like a day or two, the toads would lay eggs if you were pregnant. I don't understand how that works, but
I
it
don't think
apparent
that's.
that's what they did.
I wonder what its success rate was.
I don't know. Apparently enough where they did it as an actual medical practice in like a lab.
In a lab? How? Wait, when did they stop doing this?
Here, let me find this thing. I think it was, uh, God, I need, it's fucking piss toads. I will question the toad, Skeletron.
I'm questioning the toads.
I'm also questioning why is it taking so long to.
Yeah, it. How? Maybe you should check CPU.
God. Ah, cool. It's still trying. Mm.
This is. Your poor gnomes are working overtime.
Yeah, working so hard. Anyway, I'm still looking for the toads. Um, toad knowledge.
Do you think if I search up toad pregnant, I would get pictures of pregnant toads?
You might get tryptophobia.
Oh, you're right. You're so smart.
I think that's like the one. Uh, you got like freaked out by those like plants from Magi. I
Yeah.
which understandable, but it's specifically if it's like an animal and it looks like that. That's what fucks me up. Like a plant, I'll be like, all right, cool plants. I can burn you.
You can burn a person too if you're persistent enough.
Yeah, but they are more likely to fight. All right. I found in the mid 1960s in Britain.
60s.
Yeah, and pregnancy tests were carried out by putting piss in toads.
Jeez.
It
You might want to
wasn't.
try restarting the game.
I mean, it's still going. It's seems still telling me it's doing it, and I feel like if I interrupt it, it will kill me. Let's switch back to the starting soon screen. Because we're apparently not starting. It wasn't until 1971 that actual pregnancy tests came out. So there's a fun fact for you.
It is a fun fact. People have always been dumb. I can't believe, like, not even 100 years ago, huh?
Yeah, like 50.
Yeah.
That's
That's
half
good.
100.
Wait, not done yawning yet. Okay.
There was something else I wanted to bring up. God damn it. I wanted to bring up the toad piss thing because that's just funny. But God, there was something else.
Did you have more about piss you wanted to talk about?
No, it was a separate thing, not related to toads or piss. All right, Dishonored's pulling up.
That's not possible. You
uh,
can't have things that are not about this.
yeah, I can't have topics that aren't related to the two things that.
Yeah.
God damn it, Steam.
You either talk about piss or you talk about toads. Pick one. Oh! The words were all on the side. Everything's on the side.
Yeah. Because the aspect ratio is fucked. Also, it's loud. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some fucky because I can't see the screen. Alright.
I can see things.
Go to mission. Yeah. Alright, so I'm doing this on a delay because I can't. My TV doesn't support the aspect ratio for some reason.
Oh. Wanna go to options?
Yeah. Alright. I should be on options now. God, this is such bullshit.
That's your. Come on. What do you expect? We're using the PC version. I really didn't expect TVs to be on us. Probably monitors. 1600 by 900. Yeah, that's meant for.
Oops, I thought I was gonna pull down the list.
No, it's a slider. Oh wait, no, I lied. It's a list. It looked like a slider. These all seem like monitor ratios. This is gonna be interesting.
Alright, doesn't support that, so I'll need to.
Oh! In my ear. How dare you?
Man, I need to get a better TV or some shit. Alright. No, God damn it. One, two. guess this is what I have to do.
You can see.
Let's see. Oh, why is the colors like that?
Oh.
Here.
Could you, after you mess with that, can you drag it and
Yeah.
decide on? Yeah.
Here.
Disney has recorded its very first net loss.
Disney?
Yes. Oh, well, not very first, but like it hasn't had a net loss since 1996.
Serves him right. Alright. Yeah, that's the best you're gonna get for fitting to the screen.
Definitely better than just all in one corner without anything.
Oh, bro, we need to enable rat shadows.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope this doesn't make the game run slower.
We also got head bob amount. Alright.
Dude, we're gonna run around like a bobblehead if it's all the way up.
Bro, Corvo is mildly attractive.
Yeah.
If a bit dirty. That can
Yeah, I mean, for a gross man, he's pretty okay.
Yeah. Spooky. He's looking at us, puts on his helmet, and then looks back at us.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do normal. Right.
Ooh, colors are washing out.
Darkness. We'll just go back in a minute. There's no previous autosaves. Alright, returning home. You have just returned from a journey of several months visiting the other nations in the Empire to ask for aid in dealing with the rat plague. You must deliver their diplomatic response to the Empress, whom you serve as a Lord Protector.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else. And the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home, and bring good news.
Wrenhaven River. That's a name.
Steady hand. That's it.
Alright, yeah, I need to enable. Audio. Oh. I want to hear everything. Because I'm deaf. Stupid.
Cast off wide. Casting off. We're away. Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Fort Corvo
That's
has
a
news
nice
to the Empress,
chair.
and we've come a long way.
Especially in a boat.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us.
I knew this
Black
was
magic.
Yeah, that's why it doesn't look gross
Superstition.
yet.
For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Well, we're
Maybe.
super
We live in
fancy right now.
strange
We're not
times.
gross yet.
Sending the
Well,
Empress
yeah,
and
but I
bodyguard
mean,
away for a couple of months.
Even
That's
so, salt
unusual.
water is not
Well,
good
this was
for,
important. We need help with the
you
rat
know,
plague.
upholstery. It's probably new.
What are you looking at? Whoa, look at that whale. Never noticed that.
Have we not seen it
Oh there!
yet?
We're going up.
It was when I was looking at that guy behind us. Behind him was a whale on top of a big old ship.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah. You know,
Home and laugh.
because we want to get the ambergris and the whale oil. which glows in this universe.
Magical properties. I always knew items, animals.
The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
Here, wait. I need to mess with some stuff. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, that's the best it's gonna get. Boom. 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 Alright. Hello, sir.
Fair voyage, sir.
A lot of just loose boxes.
He's waiting. You should go see the Empress.
Yeah.
Oh, don't tell me what to do, dude. You're not the fucking boss of me.
You know what to do next time?
Yes, yes. The pressure was too low.
So is
All these new machines are touchy.
Just don't do anything crazy. Sokolov's changed everything.
mental note
Don't
depression.
know what the hydraulics can do.
We've got him here today doing a portrait. If there's a time to try something, it's now.
Mess with it.
Oh. Push.
Fewer ships moving along the river now, with the plague and all.
Later you'll be able to. Well, no!
I don't know why I did that. Okay, good.
Monkey rain
Traveling
enabled?
with you, Corvo.
You know what to do next time?
Yes, the pressure was too low. All these new
Her Majesty is waiting in the pavilion.
That's not a word. Don't lie to me.
Hello, sir.
Corvo, you're back.
Hello, small girl.
Will you tell me about your trip, please?
I'm
With
child,
everyone else?
even.
Wait, let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide.
I don't like to
Time?
growl.
Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
You don't like what?
Being able to see all of her teeth for some reason very much unsettled me.
Yeah, that's fair. Yep, we're playing hide and seek.
Okay, here we go.
Like, who wouldn't? A deuce?
Let's go. Come on.
That's who. Being a good dad.
Did you see any monsters while
Wait,
traveling?
does it count as hide and seek if you're
My nanny
following?
says the big
Well, we're
ocean's
going to
full of
where
them.
we're gonna play
But
hide
I
and
think she
seek.
only says it
Going to the location, yes.
We play hide and seek in the pit.
Let's see if you're still good at this. I'll hide my eyes and
With
count.
the lions and the
Count
spear.
down. I'll try and find you. Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide.
I like how this is our stealth tutorial.
Mm-hmm.
Slide.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
We're so big.
9, 10. Here I go.
If this works, I'll be nice. This is cute.
Here?
We're being a good dad. You know how like if people make like thumbnails of their like them as the characters,
Yes.
Okay, you win. We should go now, so Mother can see you too.
I would be Corvo and you'd be a rat.
Yeah, that's
While you were
accurate.
gone, Mother seemed very sad.
I am a
I
rat.
think she missed you. Run with me.
But if I run, I'll catch up to you. You got small legs. I have big legs. Idiot.
You just stomper.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord Protector.
Sup, red man?
Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back.
Mhm.
Wherever you've been.
And then
They
next
sent him
week-
all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
I'm gonna steal this booze.
What are you doing? I need the bottle to draw the eye away from Campbell. I suppose I can paint him without the cider, though in truth he is always close to this stuff.
So do you know he'll actually remove that from the painting later?
I don't.
Yeah,
I'll see you at once.
we'll find it sometime later, and you'll see it's gone.
Spoiler.
People.
I probably won't even find it.
We've gone
I'm
beyond
stupid.
that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish.
It's
Your
me,
Majesty.
Papa Corvo.
Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
Yeah, get away from me, freak.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me. What news have you brought?
Bad news. Went out for smokes, got really bad news.
I hope that one of the other
Whoa,
cities that dealt with
sensitivity
this
got high
before
real quick.
knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling.
Oh, there's an invisible wall
Nothing's
here.
fine.
I can't get.
Where are the guards?
Yeah, just do the event.
What are they doing on the rooftop?
What?
Bro.
Emily, come here.
Alright, triggers.
Oh, hello.
Emily, get behind me.
Ow. Fucking ghosts.
Look out. Another one.
Corvo, thank
Gun
you.
beats
If you
ghost.
hadn't been here.
No more. Not again. Mommy! No! Get away from her.
Try again.
Bro! Bro!
Turns out. Oh, wow.
Bro, we had a. That was. Not really wife, that's. Wouldn't really be
It's all
cool with
coming apart.
how high class she is.
Protect her.
It's like that sort of like,
Only one.
you know,
We'll know what to do.
low class, high class, love, you know.
Corvo.
But it's okay if the other was your daughter.
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
And
Bro.
there was.
Yes, he's killed the Empress.
It wasn't me. Dude,
Oh, come on. We can't run
Do
fingerprints.
young Lady Emily, traitor.
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you
Bro, I
beheaded for
fucked
this,
her.
Corvo. Take him.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Huh.
bro, we had a kid. This was not cool.
I don't think they know. But you keep pushing that. I really hope that someone who hasn't seen this game before watches this.
Do you
'Cause
want,
that's gonna be super sucky for them.
I mean, yeah. Do you want to read this wall of text?
6 months have passed since you were accused by the royal spy master of murdering the Empress and conspiring to abduct her daughter, Emily, the royal heir. Now, locked away in Coldridge prison, the time of your execution draws near.
You know, I'm sure the entire country knows.
I don't think that's knows about Emily being your daughter? I thought you were gonna say the entire country knows about the game and the plot, which is.
The confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
Like, come on.
Does the whole country know about that?
I feel like they.
Corvo and the Empress.
I feel like they should,
Why?
or at least like have suspicions about it, cause the Empress gives birth to a daughter with no husband,
Her daughter
and
is hidden away, and no one will ever know.
she seems very close with her personal bodyguard.
Yes, unlucky you.
So,
What, did you not have a husband at the time, Emily?
no, there's no husband.
This country needs strong leadership now. Someone to guide the weak.
But I mean, at the most, that would be like rumors and speculation, right? Because if you were to actually like say stuff like that, you'd get in trouble.
Yeah, probably. But it would be like, come on, two guys in a bar would be like, yeah, come on, right? You gotta know, right?
Yeah, but like if they acted like they cared, it would be out of character.
Yeah.
Why should they care about whose dad you are? Right now, you're their enemy.
Take it back to his cell.
All right.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
No, I don't have any friends. Why am I in prison if I have friends?
No one who goes to prison has friends. They're all lame dweebazoids.
A little... I can't read cursive.
Hold on.
A little lie that...
Yeah.
That's just squiggles.
You keep moving the camera. A little lie that warms is better... Stop it!
I'm not moving it anymore. You're behind.
You were moving it when I was behind. I told you before that to stop moving it. A little lie that warms is better than a big lie that burns.
Alright. Poop shoot. Well. Time to eat the bread. Corvo, who we are is irrelevant,
so
right?
Stale. It's probably so stale you could use it to knock out someone.
Corvo, who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here's the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it to the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run. Make for the river and lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison guards will leave a weapon just outside your cell. And good luck. We need you alive and well for what's to come, my friend.
What a nice friend.
Still crying about that dice game? You're such a chop.
And the guards who aren't on your side fell for the oldest trick in the book.
Yeah.
Your mom has decided to start playing music, so that's cool.
I can't hear
You're
it.
out. Good for you. Cut some throats.
Hey, kill a guard for me, will you?
No, guys, I won't do that. I'm gonna try and be non-lethal for now.
They'll slackjaw him in here. He's gotta
You guys are blind.
Attention.
Let me out.
The solitary
I've
wing
got
is
3
off
days
limits
before they cut my head off.
unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort
God, you're a
to the
lanky
solitary
fucker.
wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Someone help me out! Got you in the river. Watch it.
I'm just
Everyone
gonna
knows.
just
Wow.
How come so many people are coming to the execution tomorrow?
It's on account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
So it's an occasion.
They don't see you?
The solitary wing
Wow.
is off limits to maintenance crews unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Come on! Fucking... You suck. I pressed the button. I was choking him out.
So many people are coming to the
Were you?
execution.
He didn't look very cool.
It's on account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
Tell Slackjaw I'm in here. He's gotta get me out.
Right. Social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
Or as bad as us betting on the dogfights.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Let me out. I've got 3 days before
They're friends. Ooh. Get fucked. Ah, man, you only have 20 bucks? You suck. Well, into the pile.
Good for you. I hated that.
Unconscious, unconscious. All right.
Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
God, that end announcement sound makes it sound like I got caught, and it really stresses me out. Health elixir. I'll take this. I won't use it, but I want it. I love just stealing food. I'm a sneaky crime boy.
In this disgusting prison.
I probably should look through the keyhole.
By an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be
I'm
scheduled
gonna
in
stay
advance.
mostly muted from now because my mom is being.
God damn it, come on. I want... Sit... God... You gotta sit up!
I wish someone would... Oh. Poor guy. He's just taking a nap. He's overworked.
I'm glad that worked. Alright, this is just... God, it scares me.
Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Rises way down you go. Go to sleep, say goodnight. Don't question why your throat hurts.
It's the drugs. Don't worry about it. Everyone's definitely loaded up on cocaine.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by.
They wouldn't call it cocaine though. They would call it some weird fucking.
Must be scheduled
fairy dust.
with 1 week's notice.
All right. God, look, what a fucking douche. Putting a huge painting of himself in the interrogation room. God.
Corvo's unconscious again.
I love having a desk in here.
Punishment than the 2 men we brought in.
Like a very nice desk.
When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
Duty officer report. Corvo's interrogation. Corvo Tano, formerly Royal Protector, will be brought for interrogation. This is of utmost importance. The Lord Regent and High Overseer Campbell will conduct the questioning of themselves. Follow their orders without hesitation and keep the torturer under control. If Corvo dies in his hands, instead of getting public execution the Lord Regent wants, it will be your head that rolls next. Oop. Journal tutorial. No. Yes. Bottle, teacup. Ah, clockwork explosive. Oh, hey, book. Excerpt from the book of the esoteric practices of the Abbey. Once a child shows a proper inclination, he is marked. Overseers are assigned to study the subject surreptitiously? Whatever.
Yep, surreptitiously.
In order to determine whether this inclination is supported by cosmological conditions and other signs ongoing throughout the year. At the end of the cycle, those befitting further testing are removed from their homes some hours before dawn, and must begin the march to an outpost outside the city. There, the children undergo ritual preparation and evaluation until the last night of the month of rain, when they make a pilgrimage to Whitecliff. During an elaborate ceremony, it is determined which of the children become overseers and which must be put down. Ugh. I have to go back.
The watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 notice.
I should.
Ackworth, you lazy slug. Did you patrol the yard?
Sorry, not yet. I was gonna report that boiler leak from yesterday.
Forget it. Just do your rounds. A report's trouble for both of us.
I'm moving. Huh?
Seen any more big rat swarms?
Please, not now.
Don't pay no mind to the very obvious man sneaking behind you.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to...
Right, Leo? That's what I was saying. They are blind. Leo says these boys got no peripheral vision, LMAO.
Lost it again. Stupid. Corvo's execution tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
I can't wait to see his head roll. Not everyone did, but I really like the Empress.
Seen anything scary?
Blow off.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Leah says her imperious condescension writes long live the Empress and get jump scared.
Hey. That's...
Wow, he just let it go, huh?
Okay, there's a door there.
Outsider's eyes, I'm getting spooked.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be
Bro,
restricted
what
to the
the
personnel
fuck? Where's there a
assigned to
window
the
there?
event
Fuck off.
and approved dignitaries only.
Oh.
Craig in the Hall of Windows. Why is there a window? Oh, all the way back there.
Well, I wish I could. All right, here's my big smart plan. All right, that's 3 minutes. I really want to get this like achievement of not getting detected at all. I'm doing this for the Chivos.
Gorbo's execution is tomorrow.
Oh, I just took like 3 minutes to get through this. Okay.
Be set up today.
I can't wait to see his head. Not everyone did, but I really like the Empress.
Yeah, I thought they were starting me back a lot further.
Apparently not. Just takes a bit to do stuff.
No one sneaky moves fast. Those are diametrically opposed.
What?
Attention.
Directly in
The
opposite
solitary
to each
wing
other.
is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied
Sneaky
by an
people
officer
can't
of
be
the
fast.
watch.
It's impossible.
Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Ninjas don't exist. Easy Sonic, he's so loud.
Get fucked. You know what? I'll take your jellied eels. Ugh. And your coins and your bullets. Bro, don't you know smoking's bad for you?
Attention. Tomorrow's execution.
I have never won a game on marijuana. I want to do it on marijuana. God, I love.
God damn it! Why the f... God.
Connor wanted to kill so bad.
Gorbo's execution is tomorrow.
Let me know if you but everything has to be set up today.
I'm glad in the second game they implemented a way to like be non-lethal while in combat, but man, it's like all or nothing in this game.
No, stupid goddamn.
Stupid guy there, what? You? Uh-huh. Yeah.
Attention. The The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crew.
You fuckers didn't hear
unless
anything.
accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
I love the idea of Corvo calling that from behind the barricade.
Alright, he's taking a smoke break.
Is anyone there? No. Okay.
It reminds me of a D&D excerpt I heard where it was just like,
hey. Oh, the orc?
No. Something else. Hey, was this tree always here? The tree responds, no. And they're just like, well, who's no better than the tree? God, I am just I'm just eating everything.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Oh my god, his lack of peripheral vision.
Yeah.
It's probably because of his eyes. His face is...
Yeah, a lot of the guards have like a good bit of like facial scarring.
Their in-universe excuse for why they're all so dumb. You can't
there was a... Sleep well.
I'm glad no one controls these
by an officer of the watch. Escort to the solitary must be scheduled in advance with 1 week.
Opening that door will be detrimental. Because if I open the door, they can follow. Oh.
Why did you just down B? Or jump off and downward smash. Boom, he's done.
Can I do a drop knockout? Because I don't want to kill them. I'm trying to be not murder.
Save and try it.
Alright. But I feel like that's only going to be a second game thing. Because...
Might as well try what you got. Also, Leo said cuddle pile about the guard pile.
That is a no on the drop knockout. Come on,
Okay.
Corvo. You can't just give a good downward elbow.
Okay, what if you like jump on his head like you would a
Gonkba?
Gonkba.
Wow, man, you didn't hear that?
I feel like these guards are trying not to do their job at this point. Why?
I was gonna put him in that trash can, but that's too close to the explosives. Oh, hey.
How convenient. You gonna put the other guy in there too? Yeah.
I really want to see, like, how they wake up, like, how they react. They're just like, oh. Someone's like, not again. Alright. Door's closed. Can't read that book. Nothing in the trash.
Could be in the trash.
Door shut. Geronimo!
The execution needs to be postponed.
It's gonna need to be postponed indefinitely, my good sir. Because Corvo ain't dying today. Tomorrow we'll see about that.
My schedule's clear, but I just don't know if I want to commit to the whole dying thing just yet.
Death is a really big commitment.
Yeah.
Alright. Dunwall Sewers. Fugitive. You have escaped Coldridge Prison with the help of hidden allies. When you reach Wrenhaven River, they promise to aid you in your next move. Ugh.
Well,
I don't use doors.
Use some kind of explosive devices.
if you open the door, then people can follow you.
Who know how to do that?
Bottle Street gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps. Could be some down here by the look of it.
Right. If we're lucky, one of them will get Corvo.
Hello, soon-to-be friend. Are you gonna go to the rat room?
Nah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
try and not kill too many people.
Yeah, rats are pretty solidly homicide, huh? Or I guess killing a bunch of people under like the rats don't give you a choice to not be violent.
But they don't leave a trace.
Yeah, which is a cool thing about them.
Yeah. And also, wow, those rats ate 2 whole people.
Yes, Leo, they did get fucking ate by rats.
Yeah. God, some random guard was going yo-ho, like humming the, like yo-ho up we rise, and now that just stuck in my head.
Yeah, says down.
Damn.
Rats are eating our babies. You cannot kill the rat plague. No one will keep the. Oh, I can't read it.
You want me?
Yeah.
No, let's see. No one will keep us from death. Cannot kill the rat plague. Rats are eating babies. Skull, skull, skull. Parkour.
Yes, it's hungry boys. Ooh.
Don't mind me, rats. Ooh. Damien's journal. Amanda and I only had enough coin to buy half the elixir we need. Even that's all gone now. There's nothing to do but wait. We're very sick, and there's no place above to hide from the city watch. They're breaking into houses all over our district. So we'll stay here and share the last hours together. Our powers will keep the rats away. They'll inherit the city. That's just sad. And then next art stream, you should do Rat Sona.
Rat photo?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Excuse me, sir.
Leah said lol gay. I don't know what about though.
Maybe the couple who died in each other's arms?
He just said it.
Oh.
Like it just came out.
Well, he might be on a delay. You alright?
I'm not in a delay for chat.
No, I mean like him, like what he.
No, we're watching at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm watching with him.
Oh.
I was pretty sure.
Unless you're sitting together, I think there's a chance he might be on a different delay than you.
Which is inferior? Oh, sorry, I might get you banned from Twitch. Because I said that.
Rats. Rats.
Yeah, it was a stream delay. I was talking about the gay couple dying in each other's arms. Well, emotional vulnerability is homosexual.
Homosexual.
Yeah, home of bisexual.
The elixir prevented? Maybe. Either way, let's just jump them down there with the rats.
Big pipe. Hey Leo, does seeing that big pipe comfort you? Gross body.
Yeah.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped.
Leo says indeed he's a fan of big pipes.
As to his whereabouts must be delivered to the city.
I'm looking in trash. Love me some rat skewer. The outsider walks among us.
Like this version, this game's version of this caterpillar song.
The what?
Okay, this is gonna take some time for me to explain. I was referring to, you know the guy who gives you powers, basically?
The outsider?
Yeah. His whole aesthetic reminds me very much of the Mad Hatter.
He's a rotten pear.
Nice. But also the caterpillar. And that owes back to, a book series I was reading that was loosely based on, Alice in Wonderland, where the way that they described the Mad Hatter, well, not the way that they described the caterpillar was very similar to how the outsider looks.
What would this trigger? And what can I gain from it? Dead don't need money, so it's mine. Greetings, Corvo, or should I say Lord Protector, as you were known before that title was wrongfully taken from you. We are servants of the Empire and of the true Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons, crafted for you by the finest materials in the Isles, and meet with our man, Samuel, near where the tunnels spill into the Wrenhaven River. All haste and luck share a common purpose. Sick. Coin.
Leah says that's a weird looking gun.
Yeah. Alright. Coin. Bork bork. My dog is barking. Oh! There we go. That's what was gonna get me. God, don't people know they shouldn't set such easily avoidable traps? Health elixir, coin, more coin, and more fire. I would love if there was like a secondary thing. I walk through that and I just fucking explode.
Leah says, I mean, given the smooth-brained guards, I'd assume those traps have gotten somebody at least one. They probably got the guards as they were setting them up.
Alright, no one's gonna be able to get past that. Oh, hey, look at that shiny. Where? Ah. Jelly. Jelly? In case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey. Got it? If you want your share, sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. Jelly. Alright. What?
My brother's ex-girlfriend's name was little nickname was Jelly.
Alright. I haven't went. Alright. 451.
Leah says Jelly and then like this cute steel face emote.
It's called Rev Lips. I hate that.
What?
The emoji he put, it's called Rev Lips.
Oh. That's a dog. Oh. It's not cute when I expand it.
Also, I can't believe that jewelry box is only worth 50 coins. It's a box of jewelry. Come on, that...
He won't get past me, sir. Do you know who we're hunting here?
Cheap.
Try to take him out alone.
What if no one from the squad is around?
And try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Leah says, hold on, I'll send you the movie cover. It's from on Discord. It's Nightmare Fuel on its own.
What?
I think he's talking about Red Lips.
Yeah, I'm just like... movie cover? I need to know what you're
Yeah,
talking
you
about.
can send it.
Oh! Oh, that's...
Santa Claus. I thought that said free the Santa Claus.
Free them! Free them. Eyeless Santa. Free them from this mortal coil. Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Alright.
They all looked so sad. All of them don't look like they want to be there. Not a tail wagged on that day.
None of them want to be with Eyeless Santa. Bro, you're just pissing?
I come here to die sometimes. Step into the water, don't come out.
Bro, you just pissed.
Bro, when you gotta go, you gotta go. He can't just let it leak his uniform pants.
Bro, you nasty.
Wash your pants. He's gonna die. Leo says, go take a bath in your piss. Wait, hold on. Go take a bath in your piss, nasty boy.
Move. Also, yeah, that guy's gonna die. I shouldn't do that.
counts if you drown them.
He won't get past
Where's your pacifism score?
We're hunting here. Don't try to take him out alone. But what if no one from
Yeah, Leo, he's doing. It seems he's doing a pacifist
try to
run.
make
Yes.
a lot of noise when you're done. Knock something over if you
I would I would love it if I could knock them out with a glass.
Yeah.
Like just fucking bean them.
Smells like a dead
Yeah. I like a pebble.
Yeah, Leo. There's benefits to doing like less. Like, killing a lot of people can have detrimental effects to the game world.
die sometimes in the dark. Just slip into the water.
Like
don't come out.
more corpses, more rats, more plague, bad.
Yeah, because if you haven't noticed, the plague is a bit overactive in this place.
Yo ho.
Plus, you're just a bad person as well. If I remember correctly, like how good of a person you are is also a factor.
Yeah. All right, this is.
The genocide route is also very fun in this game. I love the rat killing method. But the pacifist route is definitely a better play for like the first time through, I think, or at least the first time like recording it.
Yeah. I'll do another. We'll do like probably not a full playthrough, but definitely I'll do like another stream of me just going full gun-ho murder. Oh, it's a try. Alright. I thought it was like an alarm was going off because like they somehow got me. I was just like, what?
Oh, I'm gonna organize our YouTube channel.
I've already made a playlist for my streams.
Thank you. I'll make one for.
I think I may have
then I
forgotten.
just-
I think I may have forgotten to put my last stream on there.
Alright,
While you're
I'll do
there,
that.
yeah.
Over here. Quickly, I'm a friend.
Hello.
I'm Samuel. And I work for some good people.
Oh, starting from today, we'll start sending you email updates and
You said
announcements
you'd
and
come out
tips.
here.
Okay.
I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them.
Oh, and then look at the
Just
stream. Look
down
at the
the
stream.
river from here.
Oh, okay. What?
Look at that whale.
It's so big.
Yeah. Alright, old man, let's go. Achievement unlocked. Vanished. Alright.
Your last. Yeah. Alright, I need to start like drawing more so that I can record some speed paints to put on here too.
Some what?
I need to start drawing a bit more so I can record speed paints to put on the channel.
Ah.
And also, I need to do some thumbnails for you guys. One for Jack for Genshin, one for you for this if this ends up being a multi-parter, you know.
Yeah, I would love to do this. Also, I only found half of all the monies. But, Mr. Leo Wizard, if you would take a look at this result screen, you can see overall chaos. That's what like determines the what?
You didn't open the jelly safe. There was jelly in there.
No, I opened the jelly safe. The special action says I opened jelly safe.
You're getting really.
I know
Yeah,
whose
this
safe I
is-
opened, and it was.
I don't see a check mark next to jelly safe. Big funk emoji.
That's not how that works.
I didn't see any jelly.
There were some jellied eels. Jellied eels.
Oh, good point. Okay, carry on.
Alright. But chaos determines the world state. High chaos is I was noticed a lot, I killed a lot of people, and like shit went down. And high chaos means bad things for the world. This is for your benefit, fake wizard man.
If we upload this, we might want to edit just like in front of it a disclaimer, I guess, saying that there will be spoilers because we can't keep our mouths shut.
Yeah. Ooh, loading screen text. Ah. The outsider's a figure of myth and something.
Myth, neither good nor evil.
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of a dick.
Hidden in an old bar on the river, your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the Loyalist inner circle to learn what they've got in mind. Also, Leo says, thank you, I feel educated. I bet that's new, huh?
What?
New for you. Feeling educated.
Also, I love this, like, base. Like a secret base in a pub. Sick.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw.
I am hurt.
Blocked and reported.
And reported?
Regents knows and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the watch will break in.
Cyber.
And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be
It's a federal criminal crime.
Find that missing girl named Emily and clear your name.
You're gonna go to Rude Prison.
Rude Prison?
Samuel the Boatman has smuggled you across the river from Culture Prison. He works for an underground movement opposed to the illegal reign of the Lord Regent and has brought you to meet the members of the organization. Alright. I love and hate this aesthetic. Like, I hate it because it's gross, but I love it because how it looks, you know?
Yeah.
I would hate to be in it, because this is some nasty, like, place, but God, it's so fun.
I'd rather be here than where we were a few minutes ago, though.
Yeah. No, this is so much better than the last place.
Yeah. Open air that probably smells like poop.
Probably smells like ocean, muck, and bird shit.
How nostalgic.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
Smoking's bad for you.
I'm sure the Admiral was anxious to meet you. It wasn't easy getting you here.
So it's starting at last, Admiral. We found our man. Even after 6 months in Cold Ridge Prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yep. We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those
God, you have a lot of
who
forehead,
recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with you. We've been building a coalition of loyalists.
Oh, bro, you're coming out?
Ending
Good for
the
you.
Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her
Maybe
crowned.
something enjoying, at least I won't give him
big
cancer. And
We
can I
can't do
take
anything
out some advertising space in your
We
billboard
need your
forehead,
skill,
sir?
your ability in a fight. And in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry. You must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered.
Alright,
But before you
guys.
retire, you should introduce
Mr.
yourself to
General
Pierre.
Man just came out. We gotta have a drink for him.
But his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes. Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Piero is an inventor who is able to craft and upgrade equipment. Piero spends most of his time in his workshop. Seriously, I'm Sonic on the ground. Alright.
It lives in my head rent free.
$20, $20. Stealing from us. Apricots. Just lightly, like I can barely hear it. Just Sonic Underground. Alright, let's do some exploring. Sink. So many places. Coin.
Kappa Pride emoji. I don't know who Kappa is.
Yeah, I don't know why that like. I just don't understand.
I am here on the edge supporting you, Leo.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom.
I wish that I were into the streaming community.
Master assassin.
Bro, you sound just like every tech dude ever.
This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is running.
Like, you sound like
Can you get a tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place. Be careful. Oil's unstable.
Oh. He sounds like a knockoff Otacon.
What is an Otacon?
That's Metal Gear Solid Man.
Oh yeah. Okay, you get a pass.
He told Snake that Hatsune Miku is in the area. You have seen that, right? I'm pretty sure I showed you.
Yes, I have. I've seen it.
Oh fuck! This is so many words. Hey, Nan, do you want to read?
Yeah, sure. Let me get closer to my computer. And move my mic. Wait, did it say anything on the top?
Excerpt from newspaper.
Alright. Excerpt from newspaper.
By Pierre.
It is through the fault of my own that the average citizen has expressed a preference for Sokolov's elixir over my own formula, sold as Piero's remedy, a name I did not choose, if you must know the truth. The public has spoken its usual message of idiocy, spending their coin as a means of selecting Sokolov's formula over mine, which I believe to be equal, if not superior. I think it's Sokolov. Much has been made. Yes, Sokolov. Much has been made over the popularity of these concoctions as a means of resisting this remarkable new plague. I say remarkable because this strain works with the efficiency we have not seen in the history of the Empire. This plague, now making its way through the city of Dunwall, is unrivaled in its effectiveness. I've studied it with the blood of those so afflicted, and it's nearly perfect, elegant, in fact. And while it's true that Piero's remedy and Sokolov's Sokolov's elixir are known to protect the body against the plague equally, my own has properties not fully understood, which relate to the mind itself and the spirit. And it is in this way that my formula wins out. Here is where one should pay attention to this contest. For you see, Sokolov's elixir, with its emphasis on brute animal body, is a cross goo better suited for livestock. A crass goo better suited for livestock. I hate this font. The subtle and secret variants in the key ingredients making up Piero's remedy ensure that it works on the higher functions that separate humankind from the mindless blue-jawed hagfish swimming in the Red Haven
Alright.
Liver.
Well, you read that. Leo said, Metal Gear. And also, my formula makes your trips balls, so it's better. But yeah, Sokolov is health, Piero is mana. Piero, no, I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal? Trivian ore? What's wrong with the metals and crystal? King Sparrow's feathers? If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy everything you needed was paid off by for the tariff handed out willy-nilly. This is my bar, or what's left of it, and we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else, so you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they are absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, so no one's going to miss the odd crap you need. Yeah, I gotta fix my blade. I gotta sharpen it. Oh, star chart. What? Oh, that's cool. I can sell that. Thanks, man. Hope you don't want to look at your star chart, idiot. Nerd. Dork. Nerd. Piero's Door to Nowhere. The Door to Nowhere has proven to be a safety hazard. But for me, this project is an endless source of inspiration. With the proper application of energies, I believe I can transform the door frame into a window of sorts that will allow a traveler to cover the distance from my workshop to some distant arbitrary point in a single step. Currently, this step leads to a sheer drop straight down into the courtyard, but in time, it will bridge gaps that boggles the mind. Such work is many years away, to be sure. If I survive this plague, I'm sure to succeed. It's a Portal reference. Look at the shape. It's a Portal reference. God, so many books.
People journal a lot.
Yeah, you read this one.
Here. Excerpt from a manual on New City Watch procedures. Commissioned by the Lord Regent in the face of the growing plague crisis, the dead counter is a position that will only be given to officers, usually of junior or middle grades. In most matters of edict or curfew enforcement, these officers will defer to the acting officer on duty. However, any dead counter will have command in situations related to the plague and the handling of the dead, including those with late-stage plague symptoms, called weepers in common parlance. Starting in the month of rain, interested officers may apply for the test and, if accepted, for the 2-week training tour. Pay will be administered in coin and rations of elixir at 1.5 normal pay grade.
Leo said, epic reference, bro. And also, when does Gladys show up? Shows up
chapter
in
3. Oh.
Excerpt from the notes of a natural philosopher aboard a whaling ship. Remarkably, each specimen I had the pleasure of studying during the voyage possessed some minor variance in physiology. On the second leg of the trip, east of Tibia, the crew hauled aboard a female, some 42.
Probably meters, I believe.
Well, no, I think 1 notch is feet, and 2 notches is inches.
But they didn't use feet here. This isn't America.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say feet. Some 40...
Probably meters. Well, 42 feet's not very big for a whale.
Some 40 whatevers in meat.
Units, Leo says.
I
think it was centimeters.
Centimeters. Yeah.
Tiny whale.
42 centimeters, it weighed 35 tons.
Night Vale. It's the Night Vale or SCP, either one. 42 huge cocks and legs.
I estimate she weighed 35 tons, and the ship sat low, rocking side to side in the night with her thrashing. By candlelight, I took her apart, sketching and taking notes. Against her bellowing, I cut into the tentacles around her mouth. Within, I found row upon row of teeth and a baleen running along the upper jaw. Through this broom-like structure, I assumed she filtered food from the water that was too small to be chewed.
I don't think whales chew.
Well,
but I guess he wouldn't know that at this time, which is why he's talking about it.
Yeah, and also these whales are a bit different. I don't think normal whales also have tentacles. Alright.
You don't know that. You ever seen a whale?
No. You read this one.
Excerpt from the founder of the Greaves Whale House by Ebenezer Greaves. Out at sea, they secure the beast with hooks, with lines cast from the main ship and from several smaller buoys. Buoys keep the whale from diving deep. Once it's caught, a larger hook is driven through the tail, which is used to hoist the creature up through the chute. They moan and bellow for some time as the men get them onto the deck, then lift them into the scaffolding overhead. The ship adjusts its prow and returns to port in Dunwall, where the crew works on the great creature, slicing off the fattest parts where it still lives. Yeah, Leah, I think this might be one step beyond bullying. Poor thing.
Sokolov no longer has the upper hand with regard of supplies of whale oils. The good Admiral has paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, will produce an empty vessel for filling. When the empty tank is held near the oil tank refill pump, the magnetic attractor should take the tank and lock it into the correct configuration. Using the lever, we'll begin the refilling process. Once refilling is completed, the tank will be removed and placed in service. Extreme caution must be placed when you're holding the full tank. They are quite unstable. The system and sound is well engineered. It appears that Greaves Oil Company has done something correctly. For once.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time and then observe them for years if need be to see if the formulation of energetic substances develop. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities subject to the necessary legal amnesty.
Ah, yes. Amnesty. Anyway, hey man, you said be careful with this shit, right?
Perfect. Now
Be
plug it in.
careful with it!
Yeah, says I don't like that guy. Rude! The Loyalist conspiracy is dissolved.
The Leo conspiracy?
It's a Loyalist.
It sounded like you said Leo. Leo's conspiracy.
Yes, it was delayed.
But yeah, come on, that was clearly telegraphed by how I was acting.
Perfect. Now plug it in.
Oh, and Leo's the actual Empress.
Well, that's awkward because, I mean, me and all. That wasn't a good defense.
Perfect.
Hold on.
Now plug it in. Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a
What if he
wanted
knocked him
man,
out
so
instead?
Everyone in the city knows your face.
What?
This mask.
What if you went behind him and grabbed him by the throat and knocked him out?
Hold still.
Would that dissolve the
50
conspiracy
size.
too?
There.
He's alive.
Can you see normally? Some lens out of alignment.
God, you are wrinkly.
There. Better now? I could create more for you.
Ratman.
Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
What does 500 bucks give me, Piero? Oh, 800 now. Fuck, that was it? Damn it.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
I want to look around.
Very well. You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
Don't tell me what to do, cuck. Where's your key? I'm out. Out and about and on the town. No one can keep me down. What? There's a nice chair out here. Some nice, ruins.
The way he talks makes me very suspicious of him. Don't know why, but like, that man's totally gonna kill you in your sleep. That's what Leo says.
Yeah, Piero's a nice man, though he is a creep. There's no arguments about that. Bro, there's just some ore sitting out here?
Leo says he talks like he's constantly being sarcastic.
We are the only authorized agents for Harold Lynn's handcrafted limbs in this part of the city. If you or a loved one has lost a limb at sea, waging war against a terrible beast there, you will be delighted, delighted with Mr. Blythe's work. We accept coin only, no trade, no barter. Report any sickness. I love these like old like posters. I told you about Fable the other day. Fable 3, it takes place in a very similar time like this, so it also has a lot of like these type of posters. It's fun. Alright. Any other things to steal? Money, money, money.
Is the man dangerous?
Yes, very much so, but we need to clear. Easier to work with our masters.
People say he killed the Empress.
Of course he didn't. People are foolish and believe whatever they're told.
Okay. If the Admiral trusts him, then so will I.
Hey, talking about me? Talking about me? Just push me out of the way. Anyway.
The Admiral served in the Navy.
So I can't give a handy to get a new hand. Lame.
Lord Regent bailed the Admiral out. If I understand it right.
Stealing shit. Stealing shit. Jesus Christ, man.
Pleased to meet you, Master Corvo. I saw you at court in happier days, but you might not remember. I was once a close ally to the Lord Regent.
Why was he so close to us?
Back when he was just the spy master. He's one manipulative bastard, I can tell you that.
Leo says, God, I take it back. This guy looks like he's gonna put you in your sleep. I don't like him.
I like to imagine the rat comment, how you're like for how people draw shit. I'm Corvo, you're an actual talking rat, and we're just like saying this shit to each other, and I'm saying out loud, stealing shit, stealing shit. I turn around and he's just standing behind me, just like, "Hello, Corvo," and I'm just like, Jesus. Also, this is his room. He's just like, oh, he's taking my stuff.
The room is so barren.
Yeah. Hey, do you mind if I listen to your audio diary?
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what
he likes hearing himself talk.
Speaking of which, Wallace, please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
What will we do with a drunken whaler? What will we do with a drunken whaler? What will we do with a drunken whaler early in the morning? Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner early in the morning. Oh god, this is dark. Way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning. Slice his throat with a rusty cleaver, slice his throat with a rusty cleaver, slice his throat with a rusty cleaver early in the morning. Stuff him in a second, throw him over, stuff him in a second, throw him over, stuff him in a second, throw him over early in the morning. Way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning. You know, there's this group who actually does like there's this like group that just does shanties. And it's like fun.
Also, realizing the Una's Honest 24 hours, not 24, 12-hour stream has started. This is probably not the best time to stream now that I think about it.
Yeah, probably, but hey. You want to read this since I just sung?
Yeah, sure. Nothing about anus, Leo.
On us.
Excerpt from a series of Overseer Invocations by High Overseer Abram Templeton. And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd. For the foggy gray wastes of the outsider, we will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions so that others will not lose their way. And to those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes, into places we will strike them out swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strongness and doubt.
Hey lady, can I have that key?
Hi. You must be Corvo.
Leo says, yeah,
I'm
that's what
Lydia,
I said.
at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready. When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral.
No, I am a young man. Who had a important backstory as a teen, being a cool guy who murdered. Well, that's not entirely accurate, but you know, Corvo was a prodigy in sword fighting as a teenager.
Leo says, murder team, TM.
The trademarked murder team. A bathroom. Excerpt from the longer work of fiction. Finding my way in the feeble light of dying fire, I saw her working. A large needle moved in her hand, following precise, esoteric patterns, knots and loops of seamstress craft from ancient days. Beneath her needle, his body clenched and shuddered, shaking the wooden table. Morbid fascination pushed me closer, until she turned her blank face toward me, resting the needle in his flesh. With a refined tone, she addressed me. So you are the lover, I presume? You too have been unfaithful. Now it's your turn to be mended. Ooh.
Leah says it's like that one kid who turned into a car when he ate spicy food, but with murder and swords. Also, this sounds like a very interesting story. I'd love to read more.
Well, you get to read the next thing. Oh, it's a theater play.
Should we each take a roll?
Yeah, let's swap off like paragraphs.
I'll be Boyle, I guess. How dare you, sir? Cloth so in my very home. I should hand you over to the watch, depraved Tivian.
That's a harsh welcome for royalty, my lord. Your daughter treated me with much more hospitality. Alas, she has gone out for the evening, leaving me all alone.
What are you doing? Leave this house. Go back to your frozen wasteland, pale rascal.
No need for anger between us, Lord Boyle. It is so wrong for me to be here. As I've proven, I've developed an affinity for you and your family.
Oh, my Kalisar, your skin is so warm, it burns.
I'm sorry?
Prince Kalisar, smiling coyly, reaching out.
Nice. He's like burning skin.
Yeah. Leah says, how dare you wear clothes, bitch. Lol, I fucked your daughter. Gay.
More book. You do this one.
Alright. Excerpt from the Travel Journal of a Whaler in His Final Years. A Gopher's Tale, Volume 2, or A Gopher's Final Passage. After more than a quarter of a century, I am done with whaling, too broken to continue. I've seen all the corners of the isles and made more coin than most men see in a lifetime. But it's all gone. I've lived through an emperor and watched his daughter take the throne, fair young empress she was, but slain so young. Everything beautiful comes to die. I've eaten in every port of the known world and sailed in the loneliest waters you can imagine. I've seen the cliffs around Pandysia. Even the best of it doesn't give me an ounce of joy. Years came back across my dreams as a line of butchered bodies, long, sleek, and singing among the waves under the moonlight, only to be speared by ugly, weather-scarred men who'd knife each other for a good pair of boots. Each year I had less time to come home. My tongue forgot the language of small chatter, and those who lived in the cities thought me odd. My sister Nina hardly knew what to say to me during our visits. When she lost her business to the Lord Regent's crooked barrister, I was 100 miles east of Morley, offhand frozen from the sleet as we tracked the first bull whale we'd seen in months. I helped her as much as I could, but Nina died in the early days of the plague. None of it mattered. If I'm jaded and bitter, it's because this industry has taken away my dreams. The world has beaten me. Depressing.
Yeah, I've learned being a whaler is not fun.
Yeah, no.
Like the tale that inspired Moby Dick. Super not fun. Like, half of them died. Well, no, like 90% of them died. And the few survivors resorted to cannibalism.
Wait, there was a... Okay.
What? Did I grab it?
Sorry, yeah, you got it. I was thinking about a book that was on the floor when we first came in. I wanted to make sure you didn't forget it.
It's the same thing. It's Gaffer's Tale again.
Oh, volume 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, here's volume 1.
Oh, should I keep reading?
Yeah, sure.
A Gaffer's Tale, Volume 1, or A Gaffer's Early Adventures. My sister Nina and I left Tivia together, saying goodbye to our aunt, the woman who had raised us since childhood. Leaving behind our home city of Yarrow and the cold but beautiful white landscapes we'd always known, we boarded a ship for Dunwall. Our parents had left us with a sizable inheritance, and we spent half of this getting to the capital city and establishing a small import shop dedicated to Tivian furs. Once I'd helped Nina establish the business, I was free to pursue my dream. Signing on with the whaling ship was the most exciting thing I'd ever done, and I saw it as a means to an end. Someday I would captain my own crew, and eventually own a fleet of similar vessels. With tears in her eyes, Nina kissed me farewell, and I did not see her again for many months. As an apprentice to the Gaffer, I got to see the tracking and killing of the great beasts up close. Nothing had ever fired my spirit so as the wind and pounding waves, racing after a wounded whale being pulled by the skein of cables embedded in its thick flesh. I gained more in those first 7 months than I had in the previous 7 years. Whaling was beginning to put its mark on me, so that Nina barely recognized me when I returned, tanned and sinewy with muscle. Weather creases already wrinkling the corners of my eyes. But she could see that I was filled with joy, having found my purpose. Depressing!
maybe we should do a bunch of videos of you just reading, like, video game books.
Oh, I would love that. I love reading books and video games. My connection in Genshin has gotten ridiculous.
Alright, so we should have a drawing of you in like a very fancy study with reading glasses and sitting in a big fancy chair, and then we'll just have like multiple streams of you just reading things.
We could actually make that somewhat of a weekly upload too.
Yeah.
I'd have to record a bunch in advance though. I'll pull some of my favorite stories from video games. This will be one of them because this was fun.
Yeah.
But it was very short.
I'll see if I can pull some shit from Dragon Age has a lot of reading. And it's very encouraged to at least find those books, because you get experience for finding them. Alright.
In Genshin, you get achievements for every collection you complete. Would you like to read this one?
Yeah. Excerpt from a book on naval history. While each of the isles has some form of naval fleet, none is more envied than that of Bristol, with its long, proud history of great ships and the admirals who commanded them. Boys come of age in the cities of Bristol, hoping someday captain such a ship. And family dynasties are made by those captains who track down infamous pirates or crush seditious uprising, such during as the Marley insurrection, or Morley. A's and O's look so similar in this font.
Yeah.
Also, what is seditious?
It's like sadism in a way. It's just, I believe it's when a higher up is, it's when someone is, I know this word, but it's hard to explain.
Leo says sedition is inciting rebellion.
Inciting rebellion, yeah.
Alright.
It's something you can be charged for.
In times of war and peace, Bristol continues to innovate at sea. The ship's design of Anton Sokolov himself now represent the highest standard in the whaling trade, allowing crews to haul their kill up to the deck and begin their butchery and processing, even as the ship returns to Dunwall. The crews can be seen working on their latest whale as the ship moves slowly into Wrenhaven River, coming to dock with one of the most powerful warehouse companies, such as the Greaves Whaling House. Suspended in the rigging overhead and backlit by the setting sun, the silhouette of one of these creatures makes a moving sight as it cruises to its final resting place in the industrial heart of the capital city.
An interesting history.
Log entry 1-4.
Read more like a novel.
New phase.
Yeah.
Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. Pendleton's voting block and my military connections. All we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. N-bomb. Is this off? Switch. Switch where the hell is it?
He's old. Alright, do you want to read his Havelock's log entry?
Yeah, sure. It has been days since our men were dispatched to stash weapons for Corvo in the old sewer. They have not returned, so I can only hope that they succeeded in getting the packages delivered. Piero has spent considerable time and resources making these things. If I could find a way to mass-produce them, the Dunwall Navy would secure its place as the dominant force on the globe. But back to Corvo. Can he actually break out of Coldridge? And if so, will he make his way here? I personally give him the odds of 1 in 5.
Well, I did it.
Good job, Corvo.
Alright, I stole the master key. What can we open with that?
Probably everything, right?
Yeah. Hello.
Please follow me to your quarters.
Brick wall. Oh. Hello.
I'm sorry it's so dark. We can't risk being seen.
Also, Leo said
It
lol
is a bit
boomer about the audio
romantic,
guy.
though, isn't it?
Listen, man, I got it. This is my room. You don't have to come in here.
Yeah.
This is your room. It was chosen to give you privacy.
Leo says, no, I met you guys. Oh. We're boomers.
You're older. You're the oldest of our friend group.
If we're boomers, what are you?
Be advised, the river crust infestation
He fought in World War II.
as far as the river mouth and flooded district. Do not attempt to approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
Alright, I got the master key. What can I do? I'm gonna break this window. God, I'm such a horrible person. These people taking me in and I'm just fucking breaking shit.
Ah, lame.
Can't open.
Leah says, joke's on you, bitch. The army wouldn't have me even if I wanted to join. The failure of our government.
I have the master key. What does it do?
Master bedroom? And if this is a living building, then probably that, right? Maybe?
Attention Dunwall citizens.
I thought I got
Lady
it.
Emily Caldwell was abducted 6 months ago during her mother's terrible murder.
Hello, Take Two Action.
Oh.
The daughter of our beloved
Hello.
Empress is required to speak.
Yeah, I believe you've shown up sometimes before.
Woo! That's what they said, and Leo also said it, and now I've said it too.
Let me in! I haven't seen any locked doors. Oh. How's... it's just... It is. My action to the man.
My friend, my good buddy, my pal.
My man, to action, taken.
Man of many actions taken. The trial of... Oh, more about that horrible... Oh, it's the same thing. The children will be put down.
Yes. Would you like to read?
Yeah, sure. Alright, excerpt from a book on the celebrations and holidays. At the end of every year, after the last day of the month of song, we begin the Fugue Feast. The new year has not started, and thus the time that follows is outside the calendar. A period of celebration and feasting begins, during which the people abandon the very practices that kept them whole and healthy over the year. Many leave their homes, euphoric with spirits or potent herbs. Some paint their faces or wear masks to conceal themselves as they pursue their passions without reservation. When the right cosmological signs are observed and it's time for the calendar to begin anew, the sitting high overseer calls for the hymn of atonement and the fugue feast ends. Families return to their homes, wives to their husbands, enemies put down their weapons and fires are extinguished. No complaint is given for those who have wronged others, deviated from ancient codes or discarded oaths. For this time during the astrological alignment does not exist. End is not recorded. The following day starts the new year, marked on the first day of the month of the Earth, as it has always been.
So just free time to do shit, right?
Yeah, it's like the Purge.
Yeah. No, it reminds me of like someone said, the day after Christmas and to the New Year is free range for crimes. Call to the Spheres. Excerpt from a work of fiction, early chapters. My stomach twisted as the engines of the odd vessel roared louder. It was the creation of Orcado. Third prefect from the Academy of Natural Philosophy. He was exhilarated, savoring each small craft's undulations. Orcado pulled a lever, and a great gout of smoke surrounded us. The smell of burning whale oil grew unbearable as the machine propelled itself forward. I was too afraid to look through the window, which suddenly didn't feel thick enough. As if knowing my thoughts, Overseer Britton looked at me and smiled. Recite some of the litany, my pupil. It will protect your heart from the turpitude of the void on our way to the outer spheres. Turpitude.
Litany.
Litany. Ooh, this is...
Oh. Doors to nowhere.
Actually, wait, we can go see the door into nowhere. Actually, Oh, coin. I always love games like this that gives you a lot of free range to do shit. But there's also the negative where I get lost and I don't remember what I'm supposed to do.
Wait, what did that graffiti say?
Blood from the eyes.
Take action says, oh, I'm decking the halls with Draculas.
God, that...
Corpse.
I know it.
But like spelled COURPS.
I believe the door to nowhere. There's the door to nowhere. Alright. Oh, that was cool. Combat slide. For no reason. Alright. I think we've seen enough. Let's take a nap.
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained.
Oh, how do you spell? Hold on, I'll send. It's CORPS.
Leo spelled it.
Oh, okay. Leo types faster than I do.
Corpse.
Thank you, Leo.
Ah! Lady, this is my room.
That lady is weird.
God.
It says I'm a fast typing man with powerful thingies.
Man, I don't even have my baby blanket. How am I supposed to sleep comfortably?
This bed looks like it's made of chrome.
This is bullshit. Coin. Alright, going to sleep. Somewhere else.
I'm glad we have clean sheets that we probably immediately dirtied since we have not taken a bath.
Oh, I immediately dirtied it with booze. And glass shards.
Just as Corvo likes to sleep. He can't be comfortable if he's not uncomfortable.
I don't remember going to... Oh, pillow fell. Oh, hey, wait, this is a modicumly worse.
Yeah, why does the bed look worse? Yeah, I was right. He tossed away all the comfortable parts of the bed. And he can't sleep if he's comfortable.
Alright. I don't remember going to sleep with all these whale oil containers around me.
Yeah, apparently people like to just come and go in your room as they please.
Yeah. Except, oops, it's not my room. Bro, you got punked. Something's not right. Oh, you think, Corvo? You fucking think? Could it be the fucking glowing blue void? The floating islands?
I love Corvo's like blasé attitude. Leo says nutty the fuck and takes action says oh.
Oh.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will.
Your haircut's not flattering.
Days to come.
Yeah, he's.
For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into.
Put a hat or something on, man.
I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the
He
world
looks like an uglier Johnny Depp.
Great forces that.
Oh, that's me.
Or,
and now these forces.
the video game guy? Sorry, I bullied the video game man.
My gift. Come find me.
Leo says, damn, why does everyone in this game look like they want to kill you in your sleep? Ooh, fucking got him then. Who was the guy in the mask? What's his name again?
Who?
The Mask. The guy who played the main character in The Mask.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, that's who he looks more like, actually. John Mask. Thanks, Leo, for your contribution.
Jonathan Mask.
Yes, it's depressing. You cannot save her. Repeated a million times.
Corvo, I'm very sad. They say that you're dead like mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is strange. I do not like it. Please come for me if you can. Ugh.
I feel like their parents were very closely related.
Or they're just ugly.
Or both.
Bro, you're just tossing shit on this map?
He thinks this is how strategy works. It's not. That's how strategy works. Leo says that's not how you play D&D, buddy.
Oh. Guys, you're gonna get hurt.
Yeah, man.
Don't worry. I can't stop it. You're on your own. Oh, hey,
You
whale.
Like the Flash, you can just push it to the side a little bit. Yeah, whale. Yeah, whale, Leo.
Whale?
This is definitely not its natural habitat, though.
Oh, no, he seems fine.
Whales here fly? Oh, Take Tactics says wow, so are you gonna play two?
Maybe.
Did I get Dishonored 2? I think I only got the first one.
Yeah, we only got the first one. I have it on the Xbox, but I lost the disc.
I might, if we end up playing the next one, I can buy it.
Alright.
For us.
Oh, whoops. I accidentally put that out and knocked it over.
Planetarium Steam account. Leo says this is giving me like End of Life of Strange vibes. It's possibly just the Foggy Boy. It's very similar in aesthetic.
Runes bearing my mark on lonely places of your world, and that shrine raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward
Nasty.
worlds, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another room.
This place is the end of all things.
Leah says more whales in this one, less lesbians. And you don't know that. Maybe there's a lesbian whale.
Should I spoil the lore about this heart?
No.
Alright.
Corvo is a lesbian confirmed, says Leo.
Hey, what's up here?
Do they keep him lesbian?
All of time's meaning is here.
This is valid.
Nor centuries. Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky.
God, you're depressing, heart.
The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort and bones gnawed by teeth. This is the place from which those who dabble in black arts draw their power. And this place is their doom. I can feel a great age ending.
Is Corvo crawling?
What?
Is Corvo crawling?
No.
It's very short.
Once you collect the rooms, you can get powers. Alright, yeah, let's get dark vision.
You're gonna be an elf.
Yeah.
Do half elves have dark vision? I don't remember.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Leah. Corvo's a half elf.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Cool.
If only he were hotter.
Your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the loyalists in the circle and learn if they got in mind.
Leah says, I mean, given how short this man is, maybe he's more dwarf. Spends lots of the underground and sewers. Looks like a goblin.
Whoa.
A type underground sewers.
Bro, free shit.
Yeah, so I say that, but I realize I don't know what this man looks like. I assume a weirdo like everyone else in this game. Corvo is actually probably the only attractive person in this game.
Yeah.
We only get to see him on the difficulty screen.
And also at the end of the game. Oh
Yeah.
God, this is so much.
Would you like me to?
Yeah.
Alright.
Let me go all the way to the back.
Excerpt from a series of letters sent by a member of the Battle Street Gang. You want the chinwag on Slackjaw? What he was like when he was young, before he got his name? Oh, he's got a cool head now, but it weren't always like that in the days before he was the boss of the Bottle Street Gang. Time was young. Young Slackjaw wasn't such a reasonable man. Like most of us, he grew up on the streets, running with a pack of ragamuffins and avoiding the law, pinching whatever he needed. Dark hair and dark eyes, smoking a pipe by the age of 10. For them born into the brothels or coming from the orphanages, it was either the gangs or working with the mudlarks, and no one wants that. Some got pressed in the Navy or put down in the mines run by the Pendleton or Boyle families. As hard as it was on the streets, as hungry as we all got, at least we was free. By the time we weren't little ones anymore, Slackjaw was one to watch, usually calling the shots when we took down a farmer's cart or sidewalk street vendor. He'd come up with a plan, gives everyone some part to play, and decide on the split. Most of us just went along because we learned fast that we made out better like that. More food, more coin. Plus, none of us wanted to deal with Slackjaw when he was in a rage. He worked on a couple of big jobs with Black Sally across town, and that was enough to get the attention of the other bosses. He wasn't just a street kid anymore. Now he was up in the corner, which meant trouble. Another guy who fancied himself as such was Mike the Fish, who was working his way up running the protection rocket amongst the factory women. One fine evening, we were all taken in a bawdy show at the theater house. Mike the Fish and his lot are there, and the cheap seats, too, just down the aisle from us. Mike gets a wild idea. He wasn't big on planning, and there was a heavy ceramic spittoon at Slackjaw, hitting him square in the face and breaks his jaw. We look to see if there's going to be a blood draw, but Slackjaw just points at the door and we all leave, with Mike laughing at our backs. Wake up the next day without telling us why. Slackjaw motions for us to follow. He still can't say a word, so we just come along. We saw what the dogs and Slackjaw buys. Actually pay us coin for it. A heavy chain covered in hooks.
Sorry.
It's for fishing in the deep. Something you'd attach to a long line off the side of a ship. It's about 4 feet, made of thick links, and there are shark hooks coming off it. Hold on, what?
What?
You scrolled down, I can't read.
Sorry.
Now shark hooks coming off it at different angles. Slackjaw's got that thing wrapped around his left arm, dangling at his side. Not sure how he knew where Mike the Fish was staying, but when he reached his girl's house, Slackjaw throws a bottle through the window just like that. It's almost noon. There's a bunch of screaming inside, and Mike pokes his head out, looking wide-eyed and baffled. When he sees Slackjaw out in the street, a look comes over his face that just gives me the willies. Pure murder. Mike comes out the side door, bellowing like a blood ox, holding the cleaver, heading straight for Slackjaw. When they come together in the street, Slackjaw spins and the shark hooks bite deep into Mike's arm and shoulder. He screams, but Slackjaw holds onto the chain. He's standing there with his jaw broken, clenched tight, with the chain wrapped around his left arm, hook sunk into Mike the Fish, just knifing him as fast as he can. Mike couldn't fight very well, hooked like that, and using his left hand, but he was a big guy, and it took a lot of stabbing before he went to his knees. Everyone was cheering at first, but then we all went quiet. It just kept going and going, until finally it was just Mike the Fish blubbering, crying like a baby, and the sound of Slackjaw's knife. When it was over, and here's the brilliant part, Slackjaw took out a note and stuck it to Mike's face with a nail. It just said, "If you want a jab, come to Bottle Street." Slackjaw didn't talk right for a couple of months, but word spread fast. By the end of the year, once we had a sizable gang going, he sent out letters to the other bosses, telling them that he was running a brand new crew over on Bottle Street. Most of them laughed or beat up the guys who delivered the letters. Green-Eyed Trish even came back missing a thumb. But apparently Slackjaw was expecting that kind of reaction and had a backup plan. A week later, 4 of the bosses were dead. It seemed like a series of unfortunate events, but everyone knew better. One shot dead by the wash while standing in the middle of a meat market, another slipping and falling into the water out cold. One of the older bosses was found in bed with his belly opened wide and a Tivian pear stuffed into his mouth. Still not sure what that meant. And Sheila Barnsworth was found bubbling in a cauldron of hot wax. Slackjaw sent out another set of letters, offers to the underbosses, telling them they'd be treated fair as peers. He even sent Green-Eyed Trish with one of the letters. All the underbosses accepted. After spilling the guts of his main competition, Slackjaw went in for stabilizing his business, real meat-like, calling in favors, smoothing things over, giving everyone a bit of coin or drink as a bonus, showing what he could be like as a boss. So everyone got quiet, which always makes the boys of the city watch nervous, of course. Word went out among the Royal Spymaster snitches, the responsible citizens group they called themselves, telling everyone working in the shot or sweeping off the front steps of their homes to keep watchful eyes for Slackjaw and his men, trying to suss out what they were up to and what had just happened. But Slackjaw ain't stupid. He greased a few palms among the shopkeepers on the watch, too, telling them that he was in town to stay and that things would be run properly from now on, without so much blood. He was finally a real boss, ready to settle into the business of moving whiskey, running the hound fights, and offering up the ladies and gentlemen of the night, if you take my meaning. And then the plague came. At first, it seemed like a good thing. A few people got sick, and everyone wanted to buy those potions from Sokolov or Piero. Health elixir, a spiritual remedy, they call them. Slackjaw told me he saw an opportunity. We already had an old whiskey factory with a still where we could water the stuff down and sell it discounted. Doing the same with Sokolov's elixir was a smart plan. Pretty soon, everyone in the slums was sick and business was good. But after a while, there were so many people down with the plague that everybody got scared. Everybody started acting real nasty and everything fell apart. When people can't work, they don't have the coin for elixir, watered down or pure. When the Empress died, it seemed like Dunwall would slide into the void. Spymaster Burroughs took over, and the Watch started using all that new Sokolov technology. Watchtowers, tall boys in them arc pylons. They put up a wall of light across Clovering Boulevard and cracked down hard. But Slackjaw surprised us again. Instead of leaving town on a boat bound for Morley or one of the other isles, he stayed and kept it all together. We get as much elixir to fight off the plague as the City Watch with their taxes and rations. And that's kept us alive, so far. Crowley, Bottle Street Gang. That was a long one. I'm gonna need to get a drink. I'm gonna make some tea off the back.
Man, we got a lot of shit. Alright. White rats won't attack us. I can eat rats. Oh, come on! Ugh. Of course I'll tell you, dearie. I won't keep any secrets from you in the end. All the dreary days of my life are like windows of a house. From the kitchen, I can see out into the garden, where the leaves and stalks are brown and bug-eaten. You can see a little lump of dirt where something was wrapped in a blanket and laid to rest along the rows of twisting vines. The front room looks out to the street, where neighbors are all setting fire to their homes, barricading themselves inside. Warm and snug, dearie. Don't forget about the bedroom, either. It sees into a dreary alley, where hooligans are playing a game with old man. The first two are hitting him with sticks, and the girl with them is kicking at his dry old ribs. Oh, to have those bones, to boil them in a pot. No one lives in my house anymore, dearie. No one you'd want to meet. When I lived there with my husband, we were fine, fine people. Vermore, everyone would say. Your house is as grand as Boyle Manor, better even. Your dinners are lavish and your parties are the best. When that young Sokolov came to paint my portrait, I was nearly still in my prime. Radiant, he said, and he was barely just a man. So young, painting all the best people across the land. Everyone wanted a portrait by his hand. All my friends. I was the only one, dearie, wet with his paint, glistening on the canvas for a pretty coin. But it wasn't all parties and paintings. My husband and I weren't always at home, no. We traveled together, he and I, to the far ends of the Isles, beyond even, all the way to the red cliffs of Pandyssia, to dig into the rock and crawl through the caves, holding up candles and squinting at the walls. Many precious things we'd come upon, but none so precious as a boy with black eyes, dearie. All those marks and bones, carved so deep and polished so bright. I brought the old bones home and hid them from my dear husband. And then I learned to boil and carve them myself. They made such good presents, dearie. The mute little boy took them home. He loved them so. And all the time he came back with new bones for me, holding them up so I could see it in his eyes. Even though his tongue was still, Granny, his eyes would say to me, carve these bones for me. Make me another present. And he went so far, all the way to Dunwall Tower, the royal headsman himself now. My dear little mute boy and his shiny, shiny sword. Better bones were what I needed, you see. Better bones to carve and polish, scrape and gleam. My dear old husband was always tired. I made him soup, and then he was sick. Better bones was all. For my little mute boy, carved in the name, the one with black eyes. And after my husband was gone, given away as birthday gifts, I didn't want to live there anymore. So now I'm old and don't have many to give my presents to. It's stifling through the garbage for granny rags and feeding the little birdies that gather at my feet. No one wants to have tea, dearie, especially those rude louts in Bottle Street. Slackjaw and his boys, always meddling with an old woman, just trying to make her way. In the end, we'll be together with him. You and me in the dreary nights with stars above and below. Always the one with the black eyes, dearie. Whoa!
I'm back.
Welcome back.
That was a long one. You did good though. Your Granny Rags voice was nice.
Jesus Christ, look at all this shit. Voyeur, Delicate Touch, River Affinity. What do you want to read? Rumors and Sightings Dowd or Field Survey Notes the Royal Spy?
I want to read the what was the other one? The Dowd.
This is a long
Dowd. Yeah. All right, I'll read that one.
They're both long.
Excerpt from an Overseer's Covert Field Report. For over a year now, I have lived away from the Abbey, without the company of my overseer brethren or the guidance of the blind sisters of the oracular order. Days have passed with me sleeping in the dens of cut-purses, murderers, and worse, and the nights have seen me prowling through the worst alleys and wretched corners of Dunwall. I have taken my meals with killers. At times I have ventured beyond the city walls, meeting in forgotten graveyards and the outlying ruins frequented by those of ill means. My beard has grown long, and I wear the weathered clothing and bits of boiled leather favored by the Bottle Street and Hatter gangs, and by those rough men and women who make their trade knifing others in return for coin. My hands have run red with blood, it's true, but I have selected my targets with care, choosing among those criminals and heretics who are not fit to live, executing them justly and using their deaths as a means of building my reputation. So far, this trick has allowed me to make my name among my murderous colleagues without taking the lives of the innocent. My goal is singular. I must impress the assassin named Dowd in order to get close to him. Of all the practitioners of black magic we've tracked, none concern the Abbey as much as Dowd. It is said that his mother was a witch from one of the archipelagos off of the Pendician coast, taken captive by pirates venturing far from the Isles. According to legends, by the time the ship sailed, the captain was dead and the witch controlled the crew, with Dowd still a shadow in her belly. The earliest stories tell of a gang killer without mercy, moving among the shopkeepers and city watch officers of Dunwall like a reaper through wheat. Then a period of silence followed. Years we now believe he spent traveling the Isles, studying anatomy and the occult in the great halls of learning, and in hidden basements frequented by fellow dabblers in the forbidden arts. Dowd is even purported to have spent a winter in the Academy of Natural Philosophy itself, and for a time, before a schism developed, he counted the Brigmore witches among his allies. All the while, he honed his craft, and it is during that time that we believe he began to consort with the outsider. News reports emerged of a dusky-skinned assassin, paid by the elite to eliminate their rivals in Dunwall and in other major cities across the Isles. Those who saw him and lived numbered in a handful, but all of them reported something strange. He appeared and vanished like smoke. From a nearby rooftop he gestured, and a noble woman stumbled from her balcony, falling to her doom on the cobblestone below. Most recently, as this new threat of plague has risen in Dunwall, Dowd has been seen leading a pack of men in dark leather, dressed as factory whalers in their vapor masks. They seem loyal beyond comprehension for one so unworthy, leading me to wonder if some of his magic is dedicated to lulling their minds, enslaving them. Only a month ago, one young girl claims to have come across a strange scene. Carrying a bottle of milk home to her crippled brother, she was taking a shortcut through the tailor's district. In a narrow street, she passed beneath a window and heard unusual sounds from within. Pushing aside the ratty curtain, the girl saw into an abandoned apartment used by miscreants for gambling and trading haberweed. An occult shrine had been erected against the far wall, which she recognized from the teachings given by her local overseer. A man she described as resembling Dowd was kneeling before the shrine, muttering to an unseen spirit as if in argument. He took a carving made of pale bone from the altar. Before him and the lights all went out in a gust of unclean wind. Quiet out of the field now, she slipped away, running until she reached her home. There can be no doubt, Dowden is the agent of the outsider and must die, for there is no limit to the evil this man might do. This is my solemn oath and a great purpose of my life. Until Dowd is dead and his corruption has been purged from the world, I will continue to move along among the depraved, winding my way toward him. I will not drop my guise or don my overseer's mask again until Dowd breathes no more. Dang.
Yeah. Excerpt from the personal memoirs of Hiram Barrows, dated several years earlier. This is the 4th day, month of high cold. Progress continues on the suspension of gang activities in the distillery district, but more slowly than I expected. The Afrians operating there have been cunning, I'll grant them that, but it's only a matter of time. I'll see their leaders flogged in public and sent beneath the royal executioner's blade. If I had my way, that mute bastard would be working night and day, removing the heads that need removing. Internally, the Empress does not seem pleased with my investigations. It seems that it is beyond her thinking, against her very nature as a trusting person, to believe that traitors move among us. But I know they do. They must. No, Jessamine would rather spend her time with the royal protector. At least he's likely to stop any immediate threat to her safety. But a strong arm is not what is needed against those who would undermine us. How a Corvo sword stop a poisoned wine glass or an explosive delivered by courier? It will not. There are many threats around us, threats requiring meticulous efforts to police. Young Lady Emily is undisciplined, I'm afraid. Here within Dunwall Tower she receives instruction from the finest tutors known in the Isles. Yet her mother spoils her and spends most of her time lost in imagination, wasting her time drawing, or asking Corvo to teach her how to fight with wooden sticks. The girl might rule the Empire someday. Every moment spent at play is a moment wasted. Shoring up security for the main gate leading into Dunwall Tower has been another pet project of late. To think that, back in his day, Emperor Caldwin left it open to the public during the day, allowing anyone to come and go as they pleased. If it were up to me, I'd seal off access to the streets entirely. But the Empress won't hear of it. The waterlock is much easier to protect if it were the only way into the tower. Traffic in and out will be greatly reduced. Someday, the wrong person is going to slip in and will suffer for it. Mark my words. No amount of security is excessive when it comes to protecting the heads of state. The Empress also disapproves of my plans for the Sokolov devices. Sokolov himself has no interest in security, of course, but he's vain and therefore keen to see his inventions deployed in any fashion. This wall of light he's been tinkering with has promise. In any case, I was able to convince the Empress to upgrade the pistols carried by the officers of the watch. Why do I worry so when no one else seems to care? If I ever fall asleep, will it all sink into the ocean? Will the rough things clamber over walls and fill themselves on our flesh? This is what I see in the same dream several times each month. If only I had more say in things, more authority, I could protect us all. Perhaps I have been working too hard. Dinner and an evening of conversation with a certain lady of refinement might be in order. Perhaps somewhere nice in the estate district. Hiram Burroughs, Royal Spy Master.
Thank you, Hiram McDaniels. Nice.
Alright. Let's see what the magic heart says about people.
Do you have a drink?
No.
You should probably get a drink. This game's gonna be a lot of reading, it seems.
That's what he says. So
Sure, entertain them while I'm gone for a second.
I'm not good at that. This was my bad idea.
Well, look who's Boo Boo the Fool. Be right back.
Alright. I'm putting a lot of thought into that video game excerpt reading channel that we were talking about. I think it would be very fun. Definitely would need to do some audio editing though for it, just to make sure that things flow well. You can't do it in the same style as these archives and put it on YouTube. Yeah, people reading video game lore is great background noise. Sometimes I'll listen to it when I'm like trying to go to sleep. It's like a podcast. I like to listen to people read pretty much anything. I used to listen to a lot of a certain YouTuber reading creepypastas and stuff. I can't listen to him anymore, predictably, but you know. I still have other YouTubers I can listen to for it. Yeah, maybe you should do a spooky stories version of the same thing, where you just read SCPs and stuff, and we put that on the channel. Oh, I love No Sleep. I always read the No Sleeps myself. I haven't looked at the podcast for it yet. Yeah, I could totally see. I could see you reading spooky stories. I could draw a cool thumbnail for that too, especially because of how your Sona looks. So long and winky, and glowing eyes. I can make it pretty scary.
What happened?
Oh, we're talking about reading things and putting up on YouTube podcasts and stuff like that. I was suggesting Leo do a version of, like, you know how you're talking about me reading video game lore and putting it up? Leo, it would be interesting if Leo like read scary stories and uploaded that.
Alright. I also grabbed myself a snack.
Yeah. I'm still replacing all of the emotes in the Discord. I have to figure out what faces I want to do for everyone else. I know I want to do another Sleepy Jack, and I need another one for Craig and another one for you. Do I still want to do the level now?
he's in the Navy too long.
And I also want to do a surprise Pikachu face
That pile
emote.
of wood out there,
But like one of us.
It's a hovel he built from.
I want to be Pikachu.
Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
The other servants don't like her. Somewhere in the basements below, Hound kills Hound, and money changes hands. Work is never done for the lovely servant. Her servant wages
Is that her speaking?
to fix her father's debts.
Is that her, Lydia, speaking?
No. This is her, like, dark secrets.
Yeah.
It's the heart
Yeah.
speaking.
For all hard work, there is little reward for her. If she
The second I was just trying to do magic on the fireplace.
she will be mourned by leavers and left for dead. Do not pity the servant. There is pride in the job well done. Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. But that was from a happier time.
Let's go get this rune. There we go. Let's see. Nah, I won't need vitality. Unless I get hit, and... well, getting hit isn't part of the plan. Okay, guess I can't walk left. I have to go right. Alright, let's go learn some more secrets about people. Pierre, where are you? I want to hear your dark, dark secrets.
Each and every night, the black-eyed outsider visits upon Pierre's dreams. He is Piero Joplin. Even now, he visualizes the next invention. Astonishing. I wish you could see it too. Poor Piero. His elixirs have cured so much for so many, but they cannot cure his brain fevers.
Bro, he got brain fevers.
The youngest ever to pass through the Academy of Natural Sciences. Sokolov will never forgive him.
I also get those. I think other people call them thinking though.
He has spied
it hurt.
on Calista as she bathes. More than once.
Bro, he's a creep.
Each and every
Alright, we're getting repeating dialogue now.
outsider visits upon Piero's dreams.
Piero, don't you know it's bad to look at people while they're bathing? Already read that. Already read that. Alright.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The old port district has been added to the evacuation list. The Weeper count for the month of siege has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and
She
stay
has
loyal.
her hands. They are raw and scarred from the washing. The common woman, she fears the Abbey and the plague. She is a seamstress in a shop frequented by the wealthy. Deals are made here, sometimes under the influence of wine, and sometimes the influence is the point of a knife. Before the sun rises, they toss any casualties into the river, men or hound. They all go in. There is nothing common about the work she does every day.
Well, so you got any secrets?
The wine with river water, but eventually someone swoons. Then fresh bottles are fetched from the cellars.
Ugh.
He spies on his neighbors and reports to the overseers.
Bro, Wallace, that's fucked up.
Only after a long day of work will he return to his home and family. He always eats very
Wow, what a butthole.
He gives his wife and childbirth.
Yeah, dude, this guy sucks.
Kill him.
No, I can't.
He's the worst. He's the worst.
He escapes from his business partner a little every day. Some men can still find work along the water.
You're straight up the worst.
But apparently killing other loyalists is a bad idea and is frowned upon, Corvo.
Come on, just one. If you hide his body, they won't find out.
Ooh, hey, Pit. I love me a good Pit.
Immediately eaten by rats, the loyalty is dissolved.
Their fate rests on your effort, and the strength of your hands, and of your heart.
I know how to press buttons.
Save your... Wait, is it already saved? When was the last save? Probably saved.
Dogs can't shut up.
Oh.
Ooh. I can't get through. Here, right, give me a second. Can't fucking... keep him entertained while I fucking check on my dogs.
Okay. I hope the dogs are alright. What are you guys all thinking about the game so far? It's one of my favorites. So coming back to it's fun. Oh, and I should probably introduce myself since I'm not usually here on Twitch. But I'm Nin. I am the artist for Craig's channel and the artist for the Planetarium proper, which is the group that we are all in. Yeah, what do you guys think about the game? Also, thank you for joining us, Poopman Pete. Are you back?
Yes.
Welcome back.
Alright.
I was speaking to chat. I was doing the thing.
They stood in a circle around the candles.
Are you proud? I did my
their lights. The blood hissed as it touched the flames.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world better. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Cauldron on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, my overseer Campbell dies by the It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots.
Obviously, with a lot of advisors, I'm guessing.
Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on it. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the house.
Admiral Haddock has seen more corpses than all the rest put together. He has killed whales and men for profit and pleasure. He has the bloodlust. He tried to seize control of the military after the Empress. After she, the Empress, was murdered. Look at him. Admiral Haddock was restless on that. There was a younger brother, an artist, sensitive, soft, taken at none by a fever. Admiral loved him truly. Admiral Haddock has seen more corpses than all the rest put together.
Someone's in the hallway.
Someone's what? Oh, you're getting murdered.
Oh, Corvo? Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer.
Yeah, sorry, I was getting killed.
There's really no reason for you to listen to me. My uncle,
It's over now.
Jeff Kurnow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
Sure, lady, I'll save your uncle or whatever.
Has Corvo been officially declared as an assassin? Or is she just assuming?
She is Callista Brown. She has learned to defend herself in this treacherous city.
I just feel it's a bit rude considering what we are currently wanted for.
She dreams of freedom, and the decks of whaling ships fast after the beasts of the sea. But alas, she is alone. Such sadness. She is
I overheard the Admiral at breakfast.
She is
talking about the
defend
overseers.
herself in this
That's all
treacherous
I
sea.
heard. And I think it's better if I don't know too much about what you people are doing.
Hey Samuel, can I learn about your sad backstory if you have one?
Samuel Beechworth went to sea to forget a hopeless love. He succeeded.
You know, they have to see us just standing in front, staring at them.
Holding a heart made of clockwork ears.
Samuel is a simple man, but he knows the river Redhaven and all its tributaries.
They aren't confronting us because they're terrified.
I'm at your service.
Can you imagine us, like, staring at them with the mask on? We're wearing the terrifying holding a clockwork heart and a sword.
He has many scars, some from the flowing of the river crests, some from the nameless monsters of the deep ocean. Samuel was once eager to
You look like a serial
the
killer.
storms of the sea, but perhaps the Admiral is not what he expected. Samuel Beechworth went to sea to forget a hopeless
Just wondering,
love.
sir, if you thought about
He
perhaps
succeeded.
St. Piero before venturing into the Overseer's nest. I'd recommend going with the best gear we could get together.
Sure, man. I'll go see Piero.
I really don't want to, though.
I hear from my magic heart that he peeps on girls in the bathroom.
What can I do for you?
Can someone, like, get a handle on him for that?
Oh man, just have another room? Yeah, I'll take that.
Do you have any more sleep stuff? Yeah. That would be good to load up on.
And I am poor. Alright. We can upgrade dark vision. So that will allow us to see through walls and see their fields of vision. I think that might be good, especially since we're going for no.
Yeah. Like, the offensive skills we don't really need, like Shadow Kill or Bloodthirsty. We don't need those.
Yeah.
So it'd be good to load up on things that are stealthy. And hopefully we won't really need Vitality because they won't be seeing us to kill us. So.
Yeah. Why get Vitality? I'm not planning to fail. Alright, Sam?
Go. Just give the signal.
Yep. Take me to where they distill. Oh no, we weren't wearing the mask yet. But still, we were just standing there with a heart.
Somehow it's even worse to me because it's like a kind of boldness that you're certain there will be no one to witness. It's Babylon. High Overseer Campbell leads the city's militant religious faction and is a close ally to the Lord Regent. Campbell is completely corrupt and holds the secret to Emily's location. Infiltrate the office of the High Overseer, steal Campbell's journal, and eliminate him. An ally to the Loyalists, Martin, is being held there. Free him and allow him to escape.
Can you imagine the rumors that go on after we leave, like, for missions? Just like, did you see Corvo holding a heart?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. But sometimes he just, like, tosses his sword around, and then he takes it back out. I also saw him walking along the rafters. I don't know what he could be looking for.
I saw him swim out to that, like, rocky,
used to be
like,
go straight up Clavering Boulevard.
shore over there. You know, with all the fish that eat you.
The other half's fighting over what's left.
Wonder what he needed over
still
there.
holds the bigger streets and set up those wall of light checkpoints. Man walks through one of those and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the city watch is gang.
And I don't remember if eliminating Campbell. They want us to kill him, right? Is there a way to go around this without killing him?
Yeah, I believe there's always a pacifist route.
Yeah.
I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
I just don't remember what it is here.
I think it's better that you don't.
Yeah. Do you?
Possibly.
Mm-hmm. What a fun way to say yes. Or no. Who knows? It's possible.
Dear Squen, the city is going to burn. I've sold everything, so there's nothing for me except you. I'll wait for you where the Clavering Boulevard collapses into the river, where we used to meet. We'll take the money I've made and bribe our way into a passing whale ship. I won't leave without you, and if you won't come, I'd rather be rat food. Love, Arthur.
But did he become rat food? Are his bones around here? Oh, actually, I don't leave anything. I guess his bones wouldn't be here. Those guys up there don't see you doing this? Failures!
When he yelled out, "Hey," I thought he was like, "Oh shit!" Is he yelling out to me like, "Hey, stop that! Stop choking that man!" but no, he was yelling at his buddy that like one of the bodies is moving.
Not possible. I inspected them myself.
These guys suck.
All right, that didn't work. So much here.
Nasty rat. Get away. Sorry, I can't help you. I don't know this area well.
What did she just do?
She tapped on the rat.
Attention,
Also, I don't know if you were here for it, but now I have the ability to eat rats.
I have my headset on.
Any citizens are
Alright.
liable to search or imprisonment.
Map.
Discretion of the city watch.
They are burning whales.
Alright.
We have some stuff.
What stuff?
Like the charms and stuff, or okay.
Yeah, I'm working my way.
I was right, it is meters.
Animals. Sergeant Hayburn, all of the walled-like components have been delivered to your station. I expect it to be functional before midnight. Also been provided with several spare whale oil tanks should the need arise. Last, it comes to my attention that various watchmen continue the adolescent practice known as rat burning. Remember, whale oil's not cheap. Please keep your men under control. Captain Kurnow.
Stop letting your men act like children. I'm restarting my browser real quick. Not my browser, but I'm refreshing the page. Nope.
No.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright. Let's see.
I like how openly we can do this.
Yeah. Play your way. Yep. I'm intending to do just as such.
All these rats crawling all over everything. Better them than us. At least some of them have money. Good. Keep them coming.
Alright, might be best to see if I can avoid them entirely. Alright, there's a little reef out there. Geronimo! Fish. Ow,
It's water
fish.
that would be less gross.
Yeah, but there's a fish that bit me.
Therefore, it's officially awful.
Yeah. Oh, here's a chain. There we go. Ha. So sad, Arthur. Seems you became rat food. Wait, was it? Other one? Oh.
Darren, she was cheating.
Yeah, that's not Arthur. This one is barely anything, so.
I can't tell what song it's supposed to be. Should I just say the lyrics?
Yeah.
She was shy in the month of hiding from my scented letters, a sun-dappled cure for my loneliness. She was smiling in the month of rain, eating figs straight from the tree, a dream of sailing around the aisles. She was wed in the month of plans to her sailor cousin from Cuero, a shrill bird drilling at my chest. She was dying in the month of songs, struck by a disease from the east, a terrible kiss on her distant lips.
Oh, they wrote it twice.
Yeah, they were really about it.
Here, have a drink on me.
I wonder where Gwen is.
Probably with Darren.
I thought that was Darren. Was that Arthur's corpse?
Yeah, that was Arthur's corpse. Because this is where the road crumbles into the river, and where they used to meet. And then I assume he saw Darren plus cross Gwen, and then he was like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna die here."
He died for no one.
Yeah. Kind of a sad world this is.
He probably could have gone and made his life better without her.
Yeah.
All she wants is to lay herself down in a little farming street.
Attention Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest.
Sorry, I can't help
potentially
you.
beyond.
Some folks needed the
In
food I
addition
had, and I gave it
to this
away.
continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey and the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous loan of their services.
Well, that definitely doesn't seem like a big trap.
Yes. The doom of Andalusia has come to the city.
Don't forget that you have stun bullets, not bullets, bolts as well.
Yeah, I remember. I have them hotkeyed.
Long ago, Granny Rags danced.
Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage. Garbage.
In her mind's eye, she's fancy trim in velvet, fresh and young. On her way to an
I
evening
told you the
romance.
knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left.
She
never
treads
listen.
with purpose, and is not as frail as she seems. The children sometimes circle Granny
I think the
Rags,
little birdies
calling
are
along
sad
and
today.
taunting. She has given herself fully to the outsider. Long ago, Granny
I
Rags
told
danced
you
to
the
court
knives go on the
and
left.
begged to marry
They've
her.
always gone on the left. You never listen.
To-do. What's up,
Be
outsy man?
careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family, but an emperor begged for her handmaids, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing. What will you do?
I don't know. Come to that road when I come to it.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Don't care, Granny.
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listen.
Let's talk to her.
Leah says, "Don't be rude. I want to hear about the birdies."
Dear? Is that you, my dear husband?
No, you made his bones into
My
charms.
eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? Oh, the dear things must be starving without their granny.
Leah says, "Oh Jesus Christ, that face.
birdie.
Never mind."
Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Oh, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. What a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you? Yes, I will.
Oops. What? Do I have anything to draw their attention?
Maybe a bottle? Yeah.
Let us in, Granny. I bet she can't even hear us. She's blind, not deaf. We're here to do your washing. She's not stupid either. Have it your way. We're here to take your money.
We're wasting our time. How much could she have? She digs in trash for a living. Let's get a drink. I'm dry as an overseer's prick.
She's been digging for 80 years. Must have found something.
Maybe I was there for
Heard something.
Yeah. Wow, great job, guys.
Guys, that should not have been that easy.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Like,
you basically took him down in front of their faces.
Like, he turned and looked at me.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not it. Oh my dear, I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you.
Oh
I
boy.
got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it.
No, the stream froze just
I
then.
used to dance.
Okay.
Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
Granny.
Yes.
Seriously, look at this. Like I'm a rat to be
I
trapped.
hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them.
Yeah.
And that slack-jawed is the worst. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely room carved from the bones of a dead well. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street gang's elixir still? That'd teach him. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry.
Yeah, sorry, Granny. I'm not in the business of poisoning elixir.
But they're shy. You'll have
If
to
only
do
your
what they
request wasn't lethal. Is there a way to do the quest without poisoning? Maybe just knocking them out? Well, knocking out wouldn't really teach you a lesson.
You never listen.
No. Going to see
I
your
think the
birdie.
little birdies are sad today. Here, birdies. Sweet
Should we take the
birdies.
next upgrade to our keyhole to make it the
Where
expansion?
did my birdies go? Maybe they should pay a visit to those young men. Wouldn't that be a surprise?
That's something.
Oh, there you are. Were you worried about your granny? Hungry chicks, aren't you? Don't eat too much. There will be all kinds of treats later. Don't you worry.
A formidable woman.
Crazy bitch.
She could have taken care of those guys on her own.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I'm not going to grab the poison, but I am going to go to that doctor's office.
According to the heart, she probably knows that she could too, but didn't want to dirty her own hands, maybe. Oh, so yeah, those are some weird birds. I think they're a rare breed. There were a lot of them there, though. And actually, you know, I think I've heard pigeons be called.
Oh, you don't want to talk to us like that. Fact is, Bottle Street.
Shoot him in the butt. That's not shooting him in the butt. Well,
well, there goes my ghost rating.
I love the idea of turning around, getting his weapon out, and getting shot in the knee.
I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop.
God, man, you look crusty as fuck.
Well, it was at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there.
They just said something coming Skyrim joke.
If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal.
This guy looks very Borderlands.
Yeah, I could see that.
Huh?
One, 6, 7. 1, 6, 7. Bone charm upstairs. Okay. Healthy appetite. Alright. Bone charms. A sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from father to son. Old man Salt, a greenhorn, still getting his sea legs beneath him. In the old times, men cut into the tusks of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of bears that roamed the isles north of Tibia. Once the whole whale trade began, practitioners went to engraving the bones of great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boons to a man's vigor or defense against pregnancy. I'd say superstitious stuff, but these are literal magic.
You shove the bone up her food. She doesn't get pregnant. Leah said, just remembered I'm a mod. Maybe I can ban. I wonder if I can ban myself. Wait, I don't think you can, but I don't suggest you try.
Show me what you got, Griff. Thanks, Griff. Alright.
You're not my dad, you can't tell me what to do, but also I can't ban myself.
Seems like the guys had a fun time.
Already got wild.
Here, my good sir, have a glass on me.
Sleeping like the dead over on that mattress.
Would you like to read this mother's journal?
Sure. Hold on. 8th entry. It's the 4th day of the month of rain. Morris is sick, and so are the children. I've avoided it thus far, which is good fortune, since it's fallen on me to care for them. 9th entry. The city watch comes and goes, knocking on doors and asking for signs of plague. Even our neighbors cannot be trusted. Earlier, it was difficult to keep the children quiet. Now they sleep most of the time. 10th entry. The flies have set in. I try to keep them away, but I can barely get close. They sting so. Most of the time, Morris won't answer me when I try to talk to him from across the room. 11th entry. Morris is gone. I don't know what I'll do. For now, all my hope is reserved for the children. Leaving the flat for a while near dawn, I found some plague bags from a guard booth while no one was around. It took a while, but I got Morse in one of the bags. At least his face is covered. 12th entry. Young Robert has passed. The star of my sky is gone. The page is missing. 17th entry. Please stop breathing in the middle of the night. She was such a headstrong girl, I could hardly believe she was overcome. She was always near as I cut up codfish or vegetables, arguing with me about everything. 18th entry. It is the 4th day of the month of wind. It is settled in that they are lost to me. All of them. I cannot bring myself to call the dead counter. 19th entry. I have the fever now. No guards come near anymore. Done. Depressing.
Shit with your kids. Alright. They say that Jimmy Whitecomb Riley was a brawler his mates called Smiley. He ran around up downtown, pulling off every kind of crimey. On Bottle Street, he hung with the boys, throwing bricks and bottles and other toys. They start a fight, then run and hide, breaking, laughing far and wide. Smiley liked to eat and drink all day, and smash and bash the night away. Drunk and all alone, he drifted off asleepin', sitting on the bridge along John Clavering. That doesn't really go too well. When he awoke, something strange he found, stranger than a singing wolfhound. He'd become a blue-jawed hagfish, most slimy. Only remembered his name was Smiley. They say that Jimmy Whitecomb Riley was never seen again for all the timey, but he swam around up and down, drinking from the river, crying, "Why me?" These aren't good children's rhymes.
For one, they don't teach any fundamentals of meter.
Yeah. Also, they suck.
Leo says weak ass rhymes.
Nate, drop point has changed. Leave it in the shitter under the bridge. If the elixir ain't there, you don't get paid. God, idiots just leave their shit around.
Yeah.
Like they're not expecting some guy to break in and steal it from them.
Wild.
Yeah. Saw Slackjaw with your mother. Yeah, I saw him with your father. Good for him. Slackjaw gets around. Slackjaw fucks.
Bro, Slackjaw fucks. You can teleport.
I know, I just didn't want to waste the mana.
That's fair. Clavering Boulevard.
Feathers. Ugh. I'm not gonna get the rat poison, but I want stuff.
Is there a way to do this without her method?
No, I don't believe so. I believe this is like evil. Pick bread. Map. Save.
Did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
All right, all right. What is he doing there? Ambrose says he breeds rats and they carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us. I hear his new elixir is twice as good against the...
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear Telly's a beast. Superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it.
Oh, well, they're getting married. Good for them.
Maybe. Seems like we can't stand each other already.
Good for them.
Leo says, well, pet marriages. That's the key to marriage, though. Well, pet marriages.
I told her to keep the children inside.
And yeah, I guess. That is all we're shouting, anyway. Marry the person you hate most. Unless you're the Addams family. We have the hashtag proud heterophobe. Oh! Straight in her stomach, huh?
Take a load off.
Yes, it's a nice comfy seat.
Ah, maybe I should place her in here.
Yeah, maybe.
I've been invited to a soiree at the Boyle estate. Of course I won't attend. 28th day of the 7th month of high cold, is the day I met Anton Sokolov at the academy. Why not tarnish the anniversary of a most important day of my life by licking aristocratic boots? I have no time for fools. I'll be solving the riddle of this plague. Perhaps I'll raise up a cup of Tyrian red. Ugh.
I'm an ugly man.
Yeah. Man, I totally would have had this be a secret entrance. Opens up.
Yeah. You like pull the nose on the bus.
Tell me again what you'll do if Slag Jones, Bottle Street knows Joe.
A lot of rats downstairs. Say goodnight. Say goodbye.
Oh, you can take him and put both him and his fiance in that room downstairs.
Oh, yeah. A nice sleep together.
Oh, this room's green. It's a nice shade of green. You probably save after this. Unless it auto-saved when you came in?
I think it auto saves when I enter and exit buildings. Also, fucking look at that thing.
Remind me.
There we go. Good night, you two. Don't stay up too late. A nice look around. Doesn't look like anyone's up here. Lab. Sciencey stuff. Galvani. The latest case should arrive within a week. Containing all the components you need. Be careful of the white phosphorus. Could you have getting Fassy Jaw like... Oh, can't have you getting Fassy Jaw like the other Tanners at the edge of the city. Poor bastards. Sorry you have to practice in secret. The vivisectionist should be celebrated. Revered even. Cutting up rats should be done in the town square with a crowd of eager students taking notes. Not some dirty little secret room behind a wall of books. Anyway, lucky for you, I have an old friend who never leaves the academy. Let me know what else you need. But remember, it might be a month before I can get another shipment. Yours, in knowledge, Artemis Moore. Kermit Clerk. P.S. If you're nearby, come in for an afternoon. We stayed fairly interested since paying for. I can't read. They got booze. That's what it. Just a letter. Bread. Secret bookcase. Though it's kind of obvious with the fucking wheels. You want to read this one?
Sure. Excerpt from a series of something news, I don't know. Used to be you'd go out with a bag, a stick with a nail in the head, and catch as many rats as you could in a night. The city watch paid by weight. My husband Benjamin and I mostly worked alone, and we got by. If we found a place where the rats were real bad, sometimes we'd hire a crew of street rats to work with us, the younger ones who didn't make trouble. We'd pay them with bread and apple cider. Once the plague came, the rats were different. Meaner, bigger, and a little quicker. You had to watch yourself. If you got cornered, they'd turn and the swarm would come back at you. I barely got away with my skin a few times, down in the sewers. The bites hurt afterward, but it was the sounds they made that saved me dreams at night. It got more dangerous, and the City Watch started paying better, but that didn't last long because after a while, too many people had been stripped clean, trying to fill up a bag. One slip and they'd be all over you, gnawing and trying to chew down to the bone. That's how I lost my poor Benji.
Obviously, the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its fur, and
I believe, in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander's zoological survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
Gasp! Biological warfare? That's never happened. For over a year, I've studied this cursed plague, collecting and dissecting rats by the thousand. Given their rapid gestation and maturation cycle, it's been possible to breed them for numerous generations. The rodents themselves seem immune to the plague, but they pass it readily between members of their own species, perhaps through mites. The blood of the rats tells its own story, allowing me to gauge the number of generations that has been given a group of rats have lived through with the plague. The nagging, as such, a nagging question remains. The rats collected in the poorest parts of town in the slums exhibit the oldest strains of the plague, while those found near the dock, where the foreign plague-bearing rats would presumably have entered the city, exhibit a younger strain of plague. Could this mean that the rats were transported to the slums in a way that was not obvious? I will continue my research. If nothing else, I am living proof that Sokolov's elixir and Piero's remedy are effective at protecting against the plague, if one consumes enough of this stuff. Bro, this man is like chugging like there's red and blue juice. Ooh, we got some toilet literature.
The Leviathan Sorrow. Little is known of oh god, I hate this font. Little is known of the father. Credited with this series of pamphlets arguing against the whaling trade. While he is gifted, his views are nonsense and threaten the economic underpinnings of the empire. 1. Enslavement. On the breeding and husbanding of whales versus hunting the beast in the wild after a natural and free life cycle, Pocati offers no solutions for where these massive malevolent creatures might be pastured. Number 2. Disillusion. Laments on the destruction of social bonds between herd members. Pocati actually uses the term family. Number 3. Harmony. Drivel on the aesthetic wonder of what is, in reality, the great and terrible ocean that ever threatens to swallow us. Includes arguments on the gentle nature of the brutes, a notion refuted by seamen who refuse to share wide-eyed with tales of the whale's savagery. Number 4. Disruption. Here, Pocati is on his weakest footing, issuing out feverish warnings against the displacement of or transference of natural habitats, natural beasts from their native environment.
So there's just some dude like.
Yeah, this is some guy who's shitting on Pocati because Pocati is an environmentalist. I thought this was going to be about Leviathans.
Yeah.
That wasn't. That was
there isn't a sink in this bathroom. I think a scientist, Dr. Man, would know to wash his hands.
Perhaps he just has the sink in another room where he has a sink in his. Wait, turn around. Oh wait, you've already gone a bit. Like back in the other room with all the red. I saw something on the wall.
Doesn't look like there's one sink in this entire lab.
Which is interesting because that lady was telling her fiance to wash his hands.
Ah, we found one sink in the red room. At least he has one. I wonder why this room is red. It doesn't look like he's developing photos at all.
Maybe he's already put his photos away.
It's more like he's developing fish guts.
Gross.
Yeah.
Soupy. Oh, it's almost 6. Are you gonna watch with us?
What are you watching?
Higurashi. It's a horror anime.
Sure. Let me escape this building and then I'll and then we'll finish up the stream. Over here.
Leo says, boy, these dudes are real fucking dumb, huh? Yeah. At this point, it's like almost too easy how incompetent they are.
You know, I'm no longer wondering how the Empress died.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like the base intellect of a guard in this city.
Feeding log. 4th day, month of wind. Assorted human rains, strong appetite. 10th day, month of wind. 1 bag, Tipping pears, bruised, rotten, rats uninterested. 11th day, 1 tin, potted whale meat, eaten. 13th day, human torso. No trouble finding corpse parts. 17, no feeding, aggression increased. Incident of cannibalism. Jeez. 20th day. Incident with previous maidservant. Will withhold feeding until 1st day, month of darkness. God, what is fucking month name?
I would like to see the calendar of what was it, Pedicia?
No, I think Perdicia is like their version of Darkon. I thought this place was Bristol.
Oh yeah.
And we're in the Empire of Dunwall, or at least this is Dunwall is what this whole where we are right now. Pears.
Are they rotten?
No, these ones are fresh. Do you want to read this?
Sure. Customs and food of Morley. Born and raised in Bristol, I spent my formative years in our smaller cities before settling in magnificent Dunwall. There, in the capital city, I learned to appreciate the finer things. When the opportunity arose to document my travels to Serkanos, Tibia, and finally Morley, I left my position as a clerk for the late Lord Estermont. Perhaps, like so many in Dunwall, I suffer from being excessively cultured, but I found Morley disappointing. Over the course of this journal, I will explain why I found the Festival of Churners to be tiresome, despite the high banners, bare feet, and red robes, and why their renowned jellied ox tongue is something I will be struggling to forget for many years to come.
I love this douchebag saying, yeah. I suffer from being excessively cultured.
I'm very smart.
Yeah. Fucking, like, douche.
Okay, Pendicia is... I'm looking it up because I'm very curious now. I would like to see the map.
Third structure. Restrict restless hands which quickly become the workmates of the outsider. Unfettered by honest labor, they rush to sword gain, vain pursuits, and deeds of violence. Of what value are the hands that steal and kill and destroy? Instead, put your hands to the plow, the fork, and the spade. For even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles of a sponge, rinsing the impurities from the mind and body. Uno momento, por favor. Uh, the story ends with I got chicken fingers.
An amazing story. Ripping until the very end. God, that was awful.
You're welcome. Fries.
Even Leo says that was the worst.
Alright,
And I like what you said when you left was shit, we've been left in suspenders.
Wanted for various crimes, including larceny, assault, can't read that one, disobedience of public ordinance, unlawful management of prostitutes, and public urination.
What is modacity?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm looking it up.
The unworthy individual known as Slackjaw. Reward of 2,000 coins for capture or death. The offenses of this man are high crimes under the strictures of the High Overseer, the municipal laws of the City Watch of Dunwall, and the edicts of our brave regents in these times of peril.
Can you look at that weird word again? Because it seems like it's not a word. I want to see how it's spelled.
It looks like Mendacit.
I thought the N was an A. Let me see. Mendacity. Untruthfulness. Basically, he's wanted for being a liar. Ugly man.
Alright, seems like we picked this place clean. I doubt we'll want to go street level, so I'll leave out the tippiest, toppiest door and teleport away. But next time stream is when we'll teleport away. God, I totally misread this. Like, I thought it says Tivian urinal urns. You just get an urn so you can piss in it. That's gonna be the new fad going. Yeah, look at that. Street level, we got a bunch of guards. That wouldn't have been good.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, these guards are horrible.
Well, yeah, but still, I would like to avoid them best I can. But next time we'll find our way up there and save some dude or whatever.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Follow Craig on at Cryptagoneer. Follow the Planetary Proper at.
Let me switch to the stream is ending. I have this thing for a reason. There we go. Alright, continue the spiel.
Okay. Yeah, follow Craig at Cryptagoneer. Follow the Planetarium proper at _Planetaria. And if you like me, follow me at Planet_Nino. Thank you very much for joining us. And have a great night.
Goodbye, everyone.